On the line in William Hill's final one standing. Football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game. Pick one Premier League team to win each week, survive the chaos, and be the final one. Final one standing. Football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator. Final one standing to take the prize.
The longest. Can you beat the panel in final one standing?
What's for the very first weekend preview of the Premier League season? Big up to everyone involved. What a watch along it was last night. Myself and Robbie. How are we, fella? You good?
Big up, man. Big up to Stu, man.
Big up to Stu.
Super European champion. Super European champion. Super duper.
No. Pussy. Alright, we've also got Matisse.
What did I say to you? Why was I allowed to? Anyway,
We've got Matisse, we've got Flex, and we've got Abby. A round of applause for everyone inside the studio, please, today.
You made it.
Energy.
I made it.
Oh, you made it. She made it, people.
Yeah.
Now, where are we going to put the cabinet? Remember
we're
yesterday you was talking about the cabinet that we're going to erect to put your new trophy in. Whereabouts would you say? Here or over there?
I believe we still have that new trophy, that nice Europa League trophy. We've got Premier League trophy.
You
we've got
spoke
Conference
about
League
the
trophy.
new one.
So we're going to still
You said you needed a bigger one.
We're still erecting our
Do you know
trophy
what
cabinet.
we could do? We could build like a joint cabinet so everyone can put their bits in. But what would you put in?
Your certificate.
and me.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you.
That's why I haven't spoken.
I am speaking, right? Because last night,
I hear it.
Right, with up to 85 minutes of that game, a lot of people had a lot of talk.
She's planning
Big
where to
talk,
go for a
right?
drink after.
Big talk, man. And then it all just came crashing down. Because remember, people, it's Spurs. The real Spurs is back.
It's back
And
in
I
full
love it.
effect, man.
Welcome back, man. You know what I mean? We've missed the real Spurs. You know what I mean?
Good to see
We're
everyone.
We were getting worried.
Even at
Let me
the
tell you, it was
still
very,
want that
very
Garden of Honour,
quiet
or-
in here. It was very
even at
quiet
the start of
until
that game, I'm
85
thinking to
minutes.
myself,
He
no,
was
that's not.
panicking.
What's this? This ain't Spurs.
Mm.
No, man, that's not the Tottenham we've grown fond of over the years. Who are these lot? But then it came crashing back, and I loved it, man. Yeah. Don't blame Mickey van der Veer.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Let me tell you something,
Had to
right?
be with it.
Let me tell you something. I saw that criminal yesterday, sulking, crying, nearly in tears on his watch log about
What criminal's that?
I'm not gonna make Robbie cook me. Right, I gave him his 5 minutes. The man rung up the show, and he's
For a good minute.
For
he
a
was
good
cooking.
minute,
Did
2
you find
minutes,
it?
we let him do all his singing
Because it
and
was 2-0.
things.
Yep.
Ole, ole, ole.
Yeah.
Ole. And then when I rung him now, man cut me off.
Yeah, you see.
Sour grapes, man. Crying on his stream. After the stream, the rumour is that after his stream, the man was in tears in a corner. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That
In a corner.
people, I put out a call after the show saying if anybody, you know what I mean, he's in a bad way and everything like that. Right? But then when I was watching it back, right, it was glorious. His one in particular.
He was
It was
vexed.
glorious. The
It
man
was,
was
mate.
so angry. The man, he thought, even I see him saying, right, he's going, he goes, you wait until my review after the game's going to be glorious. That's what he's saying. He forgot it was Spurs, man. Now he's been reminded. The misery is back.
The misery is back. So it was a glorious stream last night. And I tell you what, today's going to be a good show. We're talking about PSG versus Tottenham, recapping what happened last night. And then, of course, looking ahead to every single Premier League fixture. Because guess what, guys? The Prem is back, all right? And to join that, we are playing a very important game this week. It's the final one standing on William Hill on here on DR Sports. There's a chance. If you correctly predict a team to win, you could win £500,000, guys. It's no laughing matter, this one, right? Step up, take your chance, scan that QR code on the screen. You've got the link in the description below. You can enter this league by 12:29, right? A minute before, if you're a latecomer. A minute before the first game on Saturday, August the 16th, for your chance to win. 500k is waiting, guys. And as you can see on the wall over here, just like traitors, as soon as any one of us goes out, your picture's coming off the wall, guys, right? It is truly the final one standing. So play along. I've actually got some stats and figures for how we're getting along with this at the minute, right?
Sorry to cut into you, right? Kenya said yesterday that your picture fell off the wall. Remember when she said that?
did,
I was
yeah.
there when it happened. It smashed.
Right.
So it just knew what was going to happen.
You wouldn't take it down though, would you? Just get like a red bit of paint
Yeah, I
and
was
just
going to say, they
exit.
X it out. I don't think they take it down.
Spurs is that, man. Out
Or
of
make
all
it
the
black and
pictures
white.
you want fell off the wall.
Yeah, that would be sick.
And let me tell you something
It's an
else as
omen.
well, right? I've made my decision on final one standing as well because I wanted to hold back, right? Because like Alex said, how it works is you pick one team, and if your team wins, you go through to the next round. Yeah. If your team loses or draws, you're out, right? Now, if you look down, I know you're going to go through some stats in a minute, but if you look down for all the games of week 1, yeah, the easiest game on paper, right? Because, there's no easy games in the Premier League. The easiest game on paper is Spurs at home to Burnley, right? And I was going to pick it. And then something said to me, you know what, Robbie, wait until after they play their game against PSG. Now, at first, after I was watching them the first half, I was thinking, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll probably go Spurs. We're beating Burnley. But after that game finished, I can't back you lot, man. I can't trust you lot.
It's funny you say that. I think the opposite.
I can't trust you. No.
I think it shows the opposite.
Well,
No, but hold on,
Flex.
Flex.
I've got
Flex,
some stats
right?
to back
Remember
it
as
up.
well, not only
Best
did
team in Europe up the ante, and they drew.
No, but wait a minute.
Beat Burnley at home.
Not only did they throw that game away, right, from a 2-0 lead with only 5 minutes to go, but also, how much has that taken out of them?
Actually, yeah.
But there was no extra time.
There's
But
no extra time, but they've still, right at the start of the season, have to play a full-on game.
They'll go back to 4-2-3-1 against, but I was looking at, you got to look at the things going into it. They've been playing 4-2-3-1 the whole time, and to be fair to Thomas Frank, he looked at it and said, what's going to be the best way to get joy out of this game? Because I'm not like Ange, I'm adaptable. Let me play with a back five. Chelsea did it out of possession. You had Pedro Neto going left wing back at the time. So he went with a 3-5-2 and it worked for 95 minutes. They ain't going to do that at home to Brentford.
Let me tell you the stats.
I don't trust them.
At the minute,
I'm going Man City.
At the
Man City
minute,
this weekend.
there's just shy of 250,000 of you that have signed up to the final one standing, right? So far, Liverpool aren't actually involved in this. It only starts from 12:30 on Saturday, so you can't actually have Liverpool. But at the minute, 3%, 8,000 people have gone for United. We've got 5% of you guys. 12,000 of you have gone for Arsenal. 8,000 people have gone for Arsenal to beat Arsenal.
Even
And
12,000
have
that's
backed
risky.
Arsenal to beat Man United. Another 8%, 18k have voted for Newcastle. 20,000 have got Villa. 23,000 have got Chelsea. 33,000 have got City away at Wolves. But look at this, 65,000 people, including myself, are backing Tottenham to go through this week's round and beat Burnley at home, right? And if you want to get involved, you have to be over 18, you have to be in the UK and Ireland, you have to gamble responsibly, of course. Full terms and conditions are in the link below. So I've gone for Spurs, and after last night, should I change my mind?
Nah.
Am I sticking with the
No,
with
you got to
Tottenham?
for me, that
home
reaffirmed
to
why I'm
Burnley.
going to pick Spurs.
I've changed my mind, man.
Because
they'll win that one.
At home to Burnley, you have to take into consideration everything, right? That's a one-off game, and that's a one-off game plan to try and stifle a team like PSG, which was very similar to what Chelsea did. I actually think he took a lot of parallels because you had João Pedro and Enzo Fernandez also basically as a two out of possession, and like I say, Pedro Neto dropping back into left wing back, bypass the press, go long, press like mad as well, and miss out the PSG press, and it worked. So Burnley ain't going to come and play like Burnley are going to come and park the bus themselves. They'll go back to 4-2-3-1. They'll get the wingers back in.
Yeah.
They'll beat Burnley at yard.
I don't trust them, man.
Rinse clear
Because
in the
if
chat.
remember, Flex, if it's a draw, you're out.
Yeah, I know.
I don't trust them, man.
So are you changing?
trust.
Who are you going to go with then?
I'm going Man City. Man City
Away
away
at
at Wolves.
All right.
Wolves, you know what I mean? Still
they've
not,
lost some key players.
lost a lot of
Wolves.
key
Have,
players.
have.
Got,
Sunderland at home for me is I'm very much leaning
That's the
towards
one
it.
I was
That's
thinking
the
of.
one.
Because I'd rather get Sunderland out of the way as well.
No, but
Yeah, but you know what? With the new teams that spend a lot of money, like they have, I have to have a look at you for 5
Takes
games.
time, yeah.
Who they
I've
got
got to
against
have a look at you.
West Ham.
West Ham at home.
Sometimes that Premier League
Risky.
thing can just kick in where it's like, it's
Risky.
still levels.
Why are you not fancying your own team?
No, because I would rather save Chelsea till later. Because Chelsea got good fixtures.
Strategic. That's how you've got to
Yeah,
play this.
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Sunderland is one I'd
No,
but
like
you
to
know
get
what,
out
for
of the
me,
way.
right?
I'll say Sunderland until they play teams around them.
There's a lot of
Well, I
people
think
like
they're
who do this, right?
West Ham are
I
around
remember
them.
we was playing this.
yeah, true.
I remember we was playing this in the office, right? What it is, a lot of people they overthink this
still
thing,
haven't been
get
paid
all
from that,
strategic and
by the
everything, and go out, right? You got to go for the
You're
games.
just saying it's Spurs. I don't trust. I'm not picking them.
I'm going for bankers.
I think
So
it's
who's
to
your
me,
banker? What's
I
your
wouldn't
banker?
back
Man
the
City
Spurs.
away at Wolves a banker.
I feel,
I
I
think
feel,
Chelsea
I
is
don't.
a
I feel.
It should be.
He's going out.
Tottenham against Burnley should be a banker at home.
Should be, but I
Newly
don't.
promoted team.
I trust City more than Spurs.
Right.
You would be correct.
Keith Andrews, Brentford,
Even look,
struggling.
see, what do you
Forest at
say?
home, buzzing. They kept Gibbs White, Marinakis job and that. They're beating Brentford.
That's a
That
shout.
That
That's
was
a
my
shout.
second
That's a
choice.
shout.
That was
Yeah.
my
City
don't-
ground
I don't-
rocking. They just got promoted to Europa League. All of
I
that.
don't
That's a
know. I
shout.
don't know.
Actually, I'm going Forest, man.
Yeah, but you don't know what type of
They only
Forest.
lost one, man.
Are they going to be the same Forest as last year?
First game of the season at home, they will be.
Brentford.
So, I mean, I
Brentford
think
are
Forest is a good
depleted
shout.
as well.
Brentford are struggling.
Yeah, and then set piece coach in charge.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You might be on
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, guys, let us know who you're
Forest
going
is
for
okay.
for
I'm
the
taking
final
that. Where
one
are you
I'm
standing.
going Chelsea.
Are you not going Spurs?
No.
See, look, even she's not going.
Absolutely
She never
not.
backed Spurs.
I never.
No,
I
but
said
you're
it
gonna-
on Monday. I
but
didn't
in
get to watch
this-
last night.
In this, you're going to have to back them at some stage.
Yeah, at some point I will. And I just want to say about last night, I was very happy with the performance. Obviously, I was very upset at the end, but I can't be angry at the performance. I can't be angry at the players. I can't be angry at the manager. And I think tactically got it spot on. Just unfortunately, a game is 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And, you know.
And not
Well, let's
85.
dive into it,
95.
Abby, because
Yeah.
last night PSG won the Super Cup. Congratulations.
Yes,
my brother.
thank you. Very much.
Tottenham were in a big surprise lead, weren't they? 2-0 up. Van der Ven and Romero with the goals, the new captain, Romero. Then Lee scores in the 85th minute, and all of a sudden, Spurs do what Spurs do best and concede very late on. As Gonzalo Ramos scores deep into injury time. And despite missing the first penalty, PSG won the shootout 4-3. So just from your point of view, I mean, we'll come to Abby after, but as the winner, when you were 2-0 down, I was sat next to you the whole time. You were very depleted. There was no energy, not a lot of noise. But by the end of that, you were feeling like a double champ, weren't you?
Really, completely. I mean, we played rubbish, Sunday League, and the players were rusty. They were coming from Saint-Tropez, partying and eating junk food, drinking, etc. So again, potentially, yeah, I don't know about that. But again, I mean, I was expecting them to be physically, I don't know. Spurs, I've been very surprised, to be fair. The set pieces were very good. We were very late, giving a lot of balls away. And could be midfield, defense, or attack. All the players were all over the place. So, Luis Enrique said it during the press conference that Spurs deserve to win that game, but unfortunately, football is unfair. And we always remember the winner. So we lifted the trophy.
You were suffering from PTSD. That's what it is.
Yeah,
From
that's what they said in
London
the
club. Yeah, that's what it
apparently,
is. Yeah, that's what it is.
Apparently, yeah.
Then they were like, oh wait, Spurs. It's not Chelsea.
It was literally like that rub that glasses moment.
Yeah. It's like,
was
let me
that.
get the dust out of my eyes, man.
Activate for
The
10
subs
minutes
as well. You got to give Enrique
Yeah.
credit
Yeah.
for
Lee
bringing
and
those subs
Gonzalo
on.
Ramos,
If you'd have
yeah.
kept the game
Changed
the same, it would have just taken the same pattern and you had to change it. But, actually, before Spurs, it's your take. We'll talk about it after. I think you should address.
I just said it all what I needed to say. I feel like I can't really be on their backs. I thought it was a really good performance. I felt like they were really well drilled. Really nice to see them actually being defensively solid for 85 minutes. Everyone knew what to do. Really well worked, set pieces, corners, throw-ins, which is kind of like a Thomas Frank specialty. Did that a lot, especially at his early days at Brentford, in kind of drilling those things into the team. So I thought the work rate was brilliant. I actually love to give credit to Richarlison because he gets so much stick. But the games I've seen him play towards the back end of last season and even last night, I will never ever fault him for the energy and the effort he puts in, especially holding the ball up as well. He's not going to be, he's never going to be worth the 60 million we paid for him, and that's that. But does a good job. And I think you also need to take into context that, you're missing Maddison, you're missing Kulusevski, didn't have Destiny, didn't have Brennan on the pitch, Solanke come on. So I thought all in all, it was a very good performance. I liked what I saw from my first real proper look at the Thomas Frank side. I like the fact that it's adaptable.
Was it too defensive though?
No,
Abby?
I don't think
You
it
started
was.
with 6 defenders, 3
Yeah, but then
DMs,
you
and
go
only
and
2 attackers.
you've got to go and do what you've got to do to get the game done. Like all we've said for the last 2 years is how
Didn't work though.
It's PSG at the end of the day.
yeah, but you're playing the
just
champion.
hating
You're
because
playing
it's
the champions of Europe.
I'm not sure.
The best team in Europe.
What did you just say to Flex?
What did you say?
I'm hating on-
I say you're on it because they're not giving them no props because in the end they lost.
I'm not giving them
Yeah, but-
any props
You're not giving
at
them
all.
no props.
but
for
you
that.
don't need
You
to
didn't see
give me
no
the props
positives
for
in that
it.
from Thomas Frank.
No.
So what was the XG? Because when Arsenal played them, the XG was pretty good.
Exactly. They
So-
had more shots on target
I'm
probably
not
than you did.
giving any props because when we play games, right,
See,
Again,
I knew it.
when
I
you
knew
play
it.
PSG,
Nobody give no love.
I've heard Abby, right? Like, let's just use an example.
Yeah, that's
This is
true.
why I won't give any props at all to any Spurs. Yeah, right. Let's just use as an example when we played Real Madrid. No props given to us by Abby.
That's not
Or
true.
other
That is
Tottenham
not
that's not
true.
true.
It'd be like,
Thank
it'd be
you.
like,
time.
That
She
is
did.
not true.
I remember it.
Right, I
remember it.
I couldn't fault you, and I
Literally
said I
remember
had
it.
no choice. I wanted to applaud the Rice
Things-
goals.
things-
I didn't, but I wanted to.
Exactly.
That's not true.
So then why am I applauding anything?
You don't need to applaud anything. At the end of the day, one of us has a trophy and one of us doesn't.
Not the one last night.
It doesn't
That's
matter about
it.
the one last
That's
night.
what
You
I
had to
said,
win a
right?
trophy to be in that last night, which we were. Okay, we didn't win.
It
We
means
didn't.
nothing,
We
you know what I
didn't
mean? All
get.
these things
But
you're
I still
saying,
got a
we've
trophy
been-
at the end of it. We are still Europa League winners.
No, the
You
real-
are
I thought-
still
I-
not winning
oh,
anything,
oh.
Rob.
Now, well done. Europa League winners.
Yeah.
Notice people, she didn't say champions of Europe.
We are
Because
okay, champions of
you
Europe.
can't say that now.
I
Because the
can.
true champions of
Watch
Europe
me.
showed up. And I'm saying to
For
say,
five- for
right,
5 minutes.
I'm not giving you lot no
For 5
credit,
minutes.
right? You know what I mean? You put a load of defenders on the pitch, right? You tried to replicate some of what Chelsea did. I said the other day.
The long
can't
throw.
talk
What
about
did I
say on
you
Monday?
can't-
Not
you
Chelsea.
can't say that being.
What did I say on
can't
Monday?
say
You
that
ain't
without
Chelsea.
testing.
That's what the
Not
long
Chelsea.
throw
Say
was
that.
saying.
What was you saying during
On
the game?
Monday.
Yeah.
On Monday.
During the
He
game,
was
what was
on-
your
on-
comment?
He
What was
was
you saying
sweat.
during the
He
game?
was sweating.
I weren't sweating. I was
were.
calm. Go.
I was-
That head
I
was
was.
shining.
Yeah,
You
you
have
was.
footage.
I was sweating.
He was
Yeah,
sweating.
yeah.
I was. I'll
What,
tell
you
you.
was just saying,
I
nah,
was.
You know
man,
what?
they're
You
gonna
know
come
what?
back.
You know what made it sweet, right? I was giving them credit, to be fair, of how they was playing, right? And I was saying they were deserving to be winning, right? But you know what was sweet about that? I spent the whole watch along there. There were about 1 billion super chats, all aimed at me, cussing me, this, that.
Yeah, they were.
trophy, This, and
Pleasure
I
to read, actually.
I sat there and I took everyone like a man. Yeah. When they lost that, right, I tell you, that's one of the sweetest revenge moments
Especially
I've
the way it
ever had
happened as
in
well.
my life. I went for everybody. That expressions, you know, I eased up on Abby a little because you sat next to someone, you can see them. I mean, I went in, but I could see a bit of the pain.
He was
Like,
throwing bottles at me.
Literally, yeah, he did.
Literally
But-
throwing bottles at me.
listen,
we did, yeah.
No mercy, man, because there's no mercy to be shown to us. Where we over 2 legs. Remember, we had to play PSG, right? So
Oh, let's
we take the
give
licks.
it now.
yeah, we take the licks. We hold the licks.
Big Champions League,
hold
just
the
2
licks.
games.
There was even
You honestly
Played
act
three
like
times,
big
actually.
There
boys
was even
then.
somebody during the thing was going, see, beating PSG is not for anyone. And Alex had to remind them that we did actually beat PSG last year as well.
November.
Right? Relax. Yeah, you didn't
There
win the
is
game.
all three of them lost to PSG. They
Well
all lined
done.
up together. You see
I
that?
beat them though.
No, but you lost,
Yeah,
right?
but I
you lost,
still beat
you
them.
lost. You all went
Away.
out to PSG in some
Away.
Well
format,
done,
some way.
wonderful,
Away.
brilliant, everything like
Like
that.
1-0.
losses.
1-0.
You know what I mean? That's the same things that always said to me. Wonderful, brilliant, great performance, this, that, blah, blah, blah. You lost. And that's all
All
it
right,
is.
well,
The
listen,
PSG
let's.
kind of trauma
Well, from a
units over
positive-
there.
And
Someone's
big, sorry
gotta
to
say the
go.
positive.
Big up to Stu, yeah, because he also
you.
spent the whole stream hearing about farmers. How this farmers,
I'm so scared about
farmers
this,
league.
man. Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Milk cudders.
Chelsea,
Yes.
All of that.
I can understand. There's no debate around the Chelsea defeat. They outclassed us. We were bullied, and they were definitely the better side. But this final was looking like, sorry, Flex, but the Man United Spurs final, the Europa League final, until I'd probably say 60th minute. It was very boring.
No, that final
at the beginning.
Stu,
Technically, it
nah.
was
Wait
poor
there. If I'm
on
going to
both
catch a
sides.
straight, I need
It
to
was-
catch the right
That's
straight,
the way
Stu.
it was.
final.
85 minutes,
They
you
were
lot
terrible.
looked trash. You was terrible.
But the other
Like,
side is
amount of
both
times-
sides.
And the other
All
team
of
was really good. In that final, both teams were crap. In that team, if I need to catch the right strays.
Right,
I don't
okay,
mind catching the
okay,
strays.
okay.
But if I'm honest, that Europa League final was the 2 worst teams in the Premier League, and you could evidently
tell.
see.
Yeah.
That yesterday, I saw one team very well drilled that knew what they were doing, that were buying into a
Yeah.
new manager's philosophy, that was silencing the big boys
And the big boys had no
80
pre-season
for
as well.
85 minutes.
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
then your big boy manager went, right, we're
need
not
to
doing
change
this,
something,
10 minutes.
yeah.
So I wouldn't say it was as bad as what, because
Yeah,
that
of course.
was
No,
just
that
2 poor
was
teams.
that was.
So
It was very
I got to defend my
scrappy,
team. Gotta defend my team.
bitty, just not that
Well,
great.
I'm happy with what I saw
But
last night.
PSG obviously won the game, right? In the end on penalties. Ousmane Dembele was awarded man of the match.
How?
You said on the stream last night that now confirms him to
No
win the
debate
Ballon d'Or.
anymore.
I mean, the names alongside him, Yamal, Salah, Rafinha, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha. But in your opinion now, I mean, it depends on how much weight you actually
him
want to
Salah.
put on the Ballon d'Or, right? But do you think now he has nailed on Ousmane Dembele to win the Ballon d'Or?
Well, they now want to make the Ballon d'Or more meaningful, and obviously Messi is still playing and still in activity. They might want to give it to him. We don't know, but there's no debate around Ousmane Dembele being Ballon d'Or. Lamine Yamal, comparing the trophies that Lamine Yamal won this season, and the individual performances as well, there's no debate around Ousmane. I don't understand why we're talking about this. Potentially another PSG player, could be Hakimi, could be potentially Vitinha and Nuno Mendes, because Vitinha is exactly after the penalty, the debate is over.
Yeah, I've had enough of it.
He was still on the winning team.
He did that.
It's so annoying. It's so
Oh
annoying.
my goodness.
It's so annoying. I think he got inspired by the Neymar technique, but he did a little remix of the Neymar technique. It's not working. It's a terrible pen. But no debate around Ousmane Dembele, best player in the world. He's been waiting for the season of his life for I don't know how long. I
don't know how he got man in the match.
No.
Yeah, he shouldn't have got man of the match.
Because he got the assist of Gonzalo Ramos, and it was the equalizer that led us to the pens.
I would have given it to that Lee.
Yeah.
He completely changed
To
the
Lee?
game. Mate. Come on. Yeah. What a finish.
I wouldn't have given it to any PSG.
I think
I'm
it
not-
would have
I'm
been
not
Spurs
giving it to any
players.
PSG,
I gave it to
Because
Sarr.
if we're going over,
Sarr was good.
It was a
Sarr was
90-minute
good.
game.
Yeah.
For 85
No,
minutes, Tottenham were better.
Yeah.
So for me, Tottenham player would have got.
Because remember, the match was a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
Yeah.
So if you're balancing who was the man of the match out of,
I also
the
thought-
85 minutes of
I thought
dominance
Jed
for Spurs
Spence- I
versus
thought Jed Spence was really good.
excellent as well. With Charleston, Bentancur, never seen him run like that in my life.
I thought Paulinho was good as well.
So there was a lot of candidates from Spurs.
No. Man and match tell. Mateus tell. We're
Mo
brilliant.
Salah is in the debate.
Well, listen, I just named some of the other names there that are in the debate still. Salah, obviously, with 47 goals and assists, which is 12 more than any other player across Europe last season. Next up was Harry Kane. His name isn't even mentioned in this kind of list that we make up. Well far ahead of Dembele. But in terms of the trophies won, because that's the thing that we look at, isn't it? Salah won the Premier League, got 47 goals and assists in the Prem alone. That's incredible numbers, but he only won the Premier League. So we look at PSG, they won. Tell us all the trophies they won last season. The Coupe de France.
So we have Coupe de France, Trophée des Champions, Ligue 1,
Champions League.
and Super Cup. So,
So
it's
it's
five.
the Quin. What's the word for that? Because the sextuple is the six.
Quintuplet?
What is it? The quintuple.
Can't you play? We say in French.
Okay.
but yeah, I don't
So
know the
is
exact
that
word in English.
reason alone? Because Ballon d'Or is an individual award, right? We're
yes.
looking at the numbers, the trophies won.
He's got the numbers and he's got the trophies.
Yeah,
It's done.
In terms of numbers,
Done,
though,
it's done.
I've got the
That
stat
should
up
be.
here. He's 11th in the list in terms of goals and assists last season across Europe. He's number
Don't say
11.
it, Don't say that number.
But
Just proves that it
I'm
don't always
just-
have
I'm
to
just
be
putting it
GA
out
all the
there.
time.
That's my question. Is it just
Modric
GA
won
or-
it? Is it when
Yeah.
Modric won it, and you could sometimes it's refreshing to see, like, of course.
Who's top of them numbers?
It shouldn't even be
Mohamed
GA.
Salah.
It
I
shouldn't
wonder
even
why
be-
you're
yeah.
bringing that up.
Oh,
Well, listen.
Surprise, surprise.
yeah.
Why are you
Shock,
bringing
shock,
up numbers?
shock horror.
It's Dembele.
All roads lead to Liverpool once
It's
again.
Dembele.
Matisse,
At the end of
relax
the day,
yourself.
it's about
You're wearing a red
performances.
top as well,
It's
so
about
relax yourself.
And then,
performances. It's
and
not
also
about
they've
GA,
seen
about
your guy in
performances as
the
well.
Community Shield as well, and that just
Oh, yeah, 'cause they
reaffirmed
looked at
why
that.
it's like
They're about to give it to him
overall
when, he's just
they need
missed
to give it
against
someone who
Crystal
performs
Palace.
more
Mind
consistently
nibbling.
over all competitions.
Do you know what? As
And
the
not just picking and
presenter here,
choosing
what
and
I've tried to
having
do-
days off in
forget this.
finals
Oh.
and
Forget
other
this shirt
things
that
like
way.
that, and
But what I've tried
blazing
to
penalties
do-
into Brent Town Hall. They do it consistently, and the other guy took a penalty with his other foot. With his other foot, I haven't seen Salah take a penalty with his other foot. He can't even do it with his right
So
foot.
my question is to Stu. Forget all these bums.
Okay.
We haven't even got any players in the top 50, let alone the top 10.
Oh, he's lashing out now, isn't he?
Well, yeah, nice red top as well.
Lashing out.
He's lashing out. Yeah, there we
So
are.
got his top
Dembele
on,
wins
leave
the
him.
Ballon d'Or. I was just putting it out.
Why is it?
Putting
Just stop
it out
rising.
there.
to
That's
it.
an
a
interesting point. Why Lamine
He's got his
Yamal is
shirt
in
on.
the debate then?
Well, you mean?
Do you know what I mean?
He's not even in the top 25.
Exactly. Why are we talking about Lamine Yamal? Because
Yeah,
people went.
exactly.
He's not even in the top 10 or top 15.
Top 25.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You see?
Okay, so are we all around this table in agreement that Ousmane Dembele wins
Yes.
the Ballon
Yeah.
d'Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
1000%.
Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah. You? Yeah. So everyone at home we'll actually put a poll up if we haven't already. Who will win the Ballon d'Or? Is it Ousmane Dembele or someone else?
No.
At this
Always say
stage,
Lamine Yamal.
I think it's quite unequivocal. I do believe it is Dembele,
What
and
do you
I
think?
chucked
Oh, you
in the
believe it?
numbers
Fair
just
enough.
to give a different output on it. But I do
Build a
think
case for the guy.
with my Liverpool shirt on sale now, obviously awake it.
Would you
I
be
do
shocked if they
think
give it
Dembele
to
wins.
Lamine Yamal?
No, nothing shocks me with this competition because they've given it to players that haven't deserved it in the past. Wow, listen.
Nothing surprised me because Mo's never got it.
So you're saying that Mo Salah should never have won a Ballon d'Or after scoring 44
He
in
was
his
up
first
against
season?
the season.
No, when he was up
Messi
against Messi and Ronaldo.
So
No,
he shouldn't have.
no Ballon d'Or would I thought, Salah missed out on that. No.
Unfortunately, competitions.
Unfortunately, that's just how life
All
goes.
right, well, we've all just
Cristiano
agreed
Ronaldo won
that
one
it's
at
Dembele.
United.
It's Dembele.
Never won one.
It's Ousmane Dembele, isn't it? All right, it's Ousmane Dembele.
Liverpool win a treble recently.
No,
Double. Oh.
don't bite. We've got a long old season.
No, I'm not biting. I'm
Don't
just
go
looking
early.
at him. Just staring down for a bit without actually speaking. But yeah, Ousmane Dembele will win the Ballon d'Or then, unless someone else like Yamal wins it,
Has
and
anyone
then
had
we'll
a
see
Ballon
what
d'Or
happens
team?
there.
Just quickly, have you had a Ballon d'Or winner in your team? Ever?
Lampard came second.
You're the
behind
only one.
Ronaldinho.
You're the only one. Before you get round to it, you're the only
Henry
one.
didn't win it.
Well, we had two, but yeah, George
Disgraceful.
Weah and Messi. The Messi
Oh, actually,
Ballon
we
d'Or
have
is already,
Michael Owen,
PSG
Kevin
one.
Keegan
Yeah,
won it twice.
There you go. So you have had it.
Yeah,
Kane missed out a few times.
Yeah.
Henry
never won it.
couldn't quite do it.
Nedved robbed
When
Henry in
Henry got
03.
Nedved got it, man. It was political.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Nedved.
disgusting.
So what was your point? What was your?
No, I was actually just. I wasn't even trying.
Oh
to,
no, it wasn't a
Very
thing.
aggressive. You thought I was trying to.
I did as well. I
Still on
wanted
his
to
journey.
know.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know. We talk about Ballon d'Or. Just wanted to see.
Who votes for the Ballon d'Or, by the way? Is it players? Is it what?
I thought
Journal-
it was
Something in my email
journalists.
inbox.
It's FIFA. Just say it.
No, it's
This
journalists. Yeah, journalists.
Yeah.
I think it's still the case. It's journalists.
It's, the
100
voting is
journalists, yeah, there you go.
carried out by 100 journalists from the top 100 FIFA ranked nations. So there you go. Journalists, right? Big 'em up.
journalists do it.
So let us know in the chat who you think deserves the Ballon d'Or. Right, let's go into the super chats. And just before I read out the first one, I want to echo what it's about to say. But massive, and I've never said this, I'll be honest, and this is a proper serious one. Chelsea have donated a lot of money towards the families of Andre and Diogo from their winnings, the bonuses that they won from the Club World Cup.
Amazing.
And I have to say, respect to Chelsea. That's an unbelievable gesture that they did not have to do. No one forced them to do it. They did not have to do that. But my respect for Chelsea has just gone up a million times after that. So Matisse,
It was
fantastic
nice to,
from Chelsea.
Very nice to read that. Like you said, it was not like expected or asked of them to do that. Obviously, we got Pedro Neto in the squad as well. He's been very torn up about the situation. I was very shocked to even see any of these guys were able to play the same week of the situation happening. Club World Cup was going on. Yeah, it was rough because they was all obviously standing for the minute silence. Some of them were crying. I don't know how they all did it, to be quite honest. But yeah, no, it was very nice from the club to do that. Very, very nice gesture. So yeah, man, big 'em up.
It's one
Very
of the
good, man.
classiest
Very
things
good.
I've seen because, like Matisse said, not one person
didn't
said
expect
you've
it.
got to do this.
Yeah.
It was out of their own pockets.
Top
So,
stuff.
Really
Top
nice.
stuff.
Honestly, sometimes, like, obviously we've all got our tribalism, but when something like that happens from Chelsea as a gesture, the whole world of football stands and goes, that is class, well done, unbelievable.
100%.
Jamie echoes that. He says, huge respect to Chelsea for donating an equal portion of the Club World Cup money bonus to the family of Jota and Andre Silva as well. Amazing gesture. Medical Bunker says, Rob's season has peaked early before simping for second.
Probably one of them haters from last night.
Yeah. He
Did you
was
sleep
there.
last night?
Yeah. Benner Gamer says, Abby, do you still want that guard of honour? Because that's what you were.
Yeah, you remember she asked for a guard of honour last night
Production.
as well?
What for this super?
Yeah, she said on today's
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
She said on
For
today's
both.
show she wants a guard of honour.
I said if
Let's
we won
respect
it,
the God.
can I
Used to be the
have
shame
a
thing.
guard of honour?
Let's respect the God.
It
I
was
want
just.
production to order the trophy. I want my trophy tomorrow. Oh, God of honor.
It is on order.
I said you will jinx it. And
I said if we
you
win,
spoke too
I
early.
want it.
Way
If
too
anyone
early.
should be getting a guard of honour, it's this fella, really.
Oh,
You can
yeah,
have a
thank you
guard
of
very
honour.
much.
Maybe
I'm
we'll do it
remaining
on
humble.
On the way out. Kinye says, to be honest, there is only one person on the panel who ain't seen a trophy in the last 3 years. If United win, I fear for the Don with Yardman on AFTV. Robbie predicted on Monday that Arsenal will win the FA Cup. Sorry, just get back to that. I've just lost it there. Robbie predicted on Monday that Arsenal win the FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League. That's a treble,
I said
people.
we can.
Say it down the camera that you are going to win the treble, Robbie. Or, was it Waffle?
Am I stupid?
Well,
You want me to answer
Say
that?
what down the camera? You must be mad. I
Go on.
said we can.
no.
But as I said,
No,
it-
no, no,
don't
no, no,
skirt
no,
I think we
around
can. I
it.
think we
No.
can. I think we can.
That's
Every
that's
season.
not what happened on Monday. You
Every
had to
season.
pick someone
You're not
in our
tired.
predictions, and you
everyone was
picked
fuming
Arsenal.
that I didn't put chest on Liverpool.
So
saying
Monday-
they're gonna win the
You didn't
league.
say
I did.
they
Remember,
can.
It's not. It's
You
not.
backed-
You
you
must.
backed
Back up your
them in
chat.
your
It's you
prediction.
must.
and also
You might have to go
people-
and back your chat.
I know, when you do go
Sophie's
back,
gonna have to invite him on.
right, when you do go back,
It's a shout, you know.
When you do go back and watch it, you will also hear me say that when it comes to cup competitions, it all depends on the draw. So how can you predict
There's
it?
just a lot of explaining.
So,
here.
so many
that's what I like
excuses.
to do.
You
I love
haven't
the
picked
essays,
a
explanations.
ball. And it's all
Dear
excuses
diary.
are
That's what
here.
to do. But and if I remember rightly, you're there saying that,
Deirdre.
right? You
But I'll say
said
it down
you
the camera, there's a
definitely
difference.
you're going to definitely win the league.
There's
is
a
what
da-
you said.
Okay,
Right,
we'll
then
cover
you
that.
tried to go back
Liverpool
on it.
are going to
Remember?
win the Premier League.
What is the point of us making predictions if you
Simple.
then go that there's a loophole?
PSG is
What's
going
the
to win
point?
the
No,
league.
because
There you go.
because
Well, you
you know what?
Apply.
You know what? Because I'm being sensible. Because
Chelsea
you
winning
can't.
the
You
season.
I've already
can't.
said we're getting
How
the
can
cup.
you predict you're going to
I want
win?
a champion.
How can
Because
you? How can
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Listen. How can you?
That's the point
I
of
said
a
we. I said we
prediction.
can win it, but how can you definitely say you're going to win
Can
the
you
FA
just back me
Cup
up here?
or the League
Well,
Cup? Because as I
okay,
said,
come on,
This is
Stephen.
the
as
point
I
of a
said, right, there's
prediction.
videos there. As I said, right, I go, suppose you get Man City away in the first round, or you get Liverpool away in
Back
the first
yourself,
round.
mate.
And you get, you know what I mean? When you change up your team and
If
that,
you
cannot
can win 3 trophies,
you
then
cannot
should back yourself against Man
100%,
City, home or
especially
away.
with
Of
cup.
course you can't
You
because
can't-
it's a
competitions, you
prediction.
can't.
But you
I said we can win it.
you
Could be
said
Well, I'm
here
not
the
saying
other
we're definitely
day.
gonna
Always
win.
explain
You said
it,
who
though,
would you
man.
pick to win the Premier
listen,
League?
bro,
You
I have
said
my own mind.
Arsenal.
Yeah? You can't tell me
We
what
said
me I said.
Champions League. You said Arsenal.
I have my own mind.
This-
And I'm telling you, right, because I deal with sensibility. You can't
Oh,
tell
do
me.
you?
No one here can sit here and predict they're going to win the Carabao Cup, for instance.
Why-
right?
what do we do
When you ain't even
predictions
seen the
for?
draw yet.
Yeah, but
you should think you're better than all of them, innit? So no matter who the
I said
draw
we
is, I'll
can.
lick them down. That's
why I
what
said
said.
we can win it.
No, but that's a cop out.
Oh, as if you've
Well, I've copped out
You've
then.
copped out already. We haven't
Well,
even
he's admitted he's
Then
got
I
that.
copped out.
Before the season
Yeah.
started,
Out
he's
because you know
copped
I'm
out.
not dumb. That's the one thing about me. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I'm going to go and say, yeah, I'm definitely going to win the Carabao Cup. Then I'll tell you what, we get Man City away in the first
Do you know
round.
what,
Next
yeah?
round, Chelsea away.
He
Next
said
round.
that, and I've just cast my mind
Sure.
back to when we were sitting over there with the green leaves dropping from the wooden panels.
Yeah.
Is De Bruyne really world class, guys? Is De Bruyne world class?
Yeah, listen.
That was one of your biggest houses.
No, I asked the question. I didn't
No,
say
don't
you
ask
weren't.
questions.
I didn't say you
I
weren't.
told you on that show,
Jesus.
I
don't
didn't say you
ask
weren't.
questions.
I
You
didn't
don't
say
ask
you weren't.
questions like that.
I didn't say you weren't.
But if you say with chess that we can win the Prem, we can win the Premier League, we can win a cup,
Which you
then you
said.
should have the confidence to say, yeah, it doesn't matter who we play against, we can win.
Yeah, like we're the Arsenal.
We're the Arsenal.
You got
We're the
your
Arsenal.
mate. Yeah. I can't run them all, you know. Yo, take care off of me. Yo.
Listen, man, if you don't want to say that you
No,
can
but
win
we're
all that,
reacting
what
to
you
what
gonna
you've
win?
said.
I
What you
can't. We
winning?
haven't even
Domestic
picked a
Cup,
ball
either,
yet.
one of them.
These
No,
excuses.
what you gonna win? See,
He
that's what I'm
wants the
saying.
Champions
Alright, well,
League.
Then when it comes to them now,
FA and Carabao.
Okay.
so you're winning the FA and
Yeah.
Carabao Cup.
That's what he's winning.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely winning that.
Yeah, it's
But
done.
what you definitely
It's already
winning?
done.
What did I say the other day? FA Cup.
She's winning
You're
the game
definitely
against
winning the
Burnley.
Yeah,
FA
I'm
Cup.
backing my team to win the FA Cup.
No,
Yes.
you're definitely going to win the FA
Yes,
Cup.
we're going to win the FA Cup.
And what you definitely
Well, we're definitely going to finish in the top 10. Top half.
That's fair
I'm
enough.
standing by that. We'll be in the top half.
Liverpool going to
And I'm definitely sticking to what I said.
I
right?
get the
You
trophy,
don't
I'm
want to
not
do
doing
that.
the
You've
trophy.
all
It's
said
just
That's
it.
what
always
you said.
explaining.
You said
So
Arsenal going to
much
win the Premier League.
explaining.
I said
Arsenal
let's
going to win the
change it to
Champions League.
definitely win the
That's not
Champions
what
League,
you
definitely win the FA Cup.
said.
not
I'm not
the
changing
Carabao.
to definitely nothing. I said it can.
Guys,
All right, big up.
You don't want to do. You want to put your neck on the line like that. That's up to you. Well done.
This is going to be such a long season.
I respect you.
Oh,
All right.
oh my gosh.
But me, I'm not stupid. You either go and say
Sorry.
you're
But
you've
definitely
already
gonna
said
win
something
the FA
stupid.
Cup, right?
That's
You
the
hadn't even seen
point.
the drawing.
We did a prediction video on this the other day.
Hell
You
of
said
views.
those words.
No, we can win it.
Oh,
No,
copped
no.
it.
No,
Cop
no.
out.
You predicted Premier
You
League
might
and
as well come
Champions
sit
League.
on the
Yes,
cop with
yes,
me
Can win it.
tomorrow
yes, he
night.
did. Yes, he did.
No, he
Might as
said.
well come sit on
That's
the
why
cop
you said
with
you
me.
couldn't win all of them.
Cop out.
That's what you said, didn't
I
it?
said what?
You just couldn't win all of them.
Exactly.
That's it, and that's all. You just a broad and we can.
But now, because what it is, because these are trying to look clicks or they're trying to get a thing, they
Nah.
want me to say
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
They try to, you know.
Wow.
This is your
So is there
industry.
something you definitely won't do? So it's like, no, we will be in the top 4. Is there something you can commit
Yeah,
to?
go on.
Yeah,
Commit to
I think
something.
we could be in the top 4. Yeah.
He thinks.
Ah, but
No, no.
that's
that-
Will you 100% be in the top
Will
4?
you be in the top one?
Where's your chairs?
That I say we'll be in the top 4. Yeah.
Right. So we got him to. There's something.
Yeah,
you-
but that's a cop
you
out,
know.
bro. You
This
might
is
as well come
crazy.
sit on the cop with me tomorrow night.
No, but then you said you're going to win the league. What else are you going to win?
What, is that not enough for you, sir?
No. What else? No, I'm just
How about
saying-
you
above
with it?
Arsenal.
Yeah?
No, the league is a. Hey,
I'm
the
just
league is
asking you,
above
what-
Arsenal
what are you
fans. It's
gonna
not
do?
a big enough trophy.
What are you going to do?
It's not big enough.
Is that not enough for you,
Got
sir?
bigger fish to fry, Flex. The league's not big enough.
What were you doing? in the
So
FA
you're not satisfied with Liverpool retaining the Prem? Is that that's not
No,
good?
no,
I don't want the Premier League. I don't want the Premier
Well
League.
done,
That's
but
the
I'm
thing
just,
you need the most.
Well done.
I'm asking you for your other trophies. What's your predictions in those? The FA Cup?
I swear
Sorry.
we did this the other day.
No, you asked me that. They asked me that. So FA
Sorry,
Cup.
I meant Champions League, by the way. That's what we're
No, but
definitely
he's
winning.
just said he's definitely going to win.
Forgot.
So what? I can't.
Oh, so you're a Chelsea fan now?
Oh, my
Oh my god.
mental.
I don't know. He said he's definitely going to win it, so you can't. No. So what he's saying is because he definitely said he can win it, you
Yeah,
can't.
we're
I'll
sharing
take
it.
that
So,
one, the
so
best one.
Robbie, he
I'll
said
take
he's
that
definitely winning that. I'm definitely winning champs.
Right. You're
and
definitely winning
she,
what?
She said
You're
definitely FA
winning
Cups, and there's only
I'm
one.
backing my team to win an FA Cup.
There's only one trophy left.
No.
Oh, is no one going for Carabao Cup?
I'll take it.
You
Then.
have
No, I'll say I'll do it.
Yeah, you get Carabao.
We start before everyone. We got to go
What's the
Grimsby round
difference?
two.
No.
Oh, sorry. Did you hear what Rob said
Grimsby
last
the
night?
shrimp.
Wait. We need to just tell
did he
everyone
say?
what he said last night, okay? So we were talking about doing games abroad. Like
this
moving
was-
it like
this was
franchise,
Robbie's
like the
worst
NFL
take.
games.
Yep.
He said that the United and Grimsby game should be played abroad, like somewhere like Miami.
Saudi.
What? Because it's shit.
Now what I said is right.
No,
I actually can't hear this
There'll be
again.
Grimsby
I
fans
can't
all
hear
over the
this.
world that
That'll
want
be
to see
that'll
that.
be Man
I'm
United.
I'm turning off.
What I said is this, right? If you're going to play a game abroad, right, that's the type of game that I said I wouldn't want to see any Premier League game played abroad. Yeah. If you're going to play a game abroad, something like
What,
something
any
like
Carabao Cup, or you mean
something
Man
like
United with rubbish
so I'm
that
saying
we're in
something
round
like a Carabao Cup game. So I said like that game where it's away. So it wouldn't affect, you're not going to get 70,000 United fans there. You probably get 1,000.
Nah,
right?
we can't be
But
having
what
this.
about
So
the Grimsby
what
local?
is going
There was-
on?
What about the Mariners?
None of our competitive
No, so
football can be in any other country.
I was saying that
Mighty
like the
Mariners.
ones
What about the
that-
air miles, Rob?
the ones
What
who
about
say-
the Grimsby fans? Anyone think
We
about
robbed them of
that?
their home day.
So let me just say,
8,500 fans
Let me-
in
let
their
me-
stadium.
Yeah, and they deserve to see the gate.
Let me just say,
Think
right?
of the pollution, honestly.
Think of the burger
just say,
stands.
all you lot
They're
there-
the club shop merch.
all of you lot there putting it down and that. The reality of it is, this is going to happen.
Oh no,
That doesn't
that's
mean I have
not-
to agree
no,
with it.
Our opinion
That
doesn't
doesn't mean I have
change
to
on
agree
it.
with it.
So
There's an
listen,
inevitability.
I'll
Listen,
still disagree.
I wasn't.
But I don't think it should.
I wasn't
Hampton's
pushing
their
for it to be
manager
done, but I was
once. Didn't even
explaining
know
the
that.
circumstances with which I think it's going to happen.
I'll still disagree.
It'll be like a Carabao Cup game, like that type of game with a small stadium, 8,000. So there'd probably be about 1,000.
No, because you have to
And they'll
decide before. You can't just decide that
Have you-
that's
have
happening
you-
in
have
2
you-
weeks. This game's in 10 days.
Have you
You can't
seen-
say you can't go.
have
and
you
get
seen the one that they're doing-
Mercedes-Benz Stadium for
Yeah.
10 days and say we're
These
going
man
to
can't
take
even
that
get the
game.
Have you
trains
seen the one?
running.
Have you seen the one that they're doing in Spain? They're
Now we're gonna get
subsidising.
flights.
They're subsidising all the flights and that. That's how they're getting around it.
So you want the mighty Mariners
No, I
to be
didn't.
flying out
See,
to
this is
Saudi?
what you do. You put things. I didn't say I
Come
want.
on, man.
I'm saying if a game's going to be played,
It's more like
going to
if
be
we-
something like
No,
this.
yeah, but
It will happen.
No compromise.
Yeah,
It will
I think there's an
happen.
inevitability that there's going to be a game there.
It's
Maybe
inevitable.
even a 39th game.
It's too much
Something-
money
There's
in
going to
it.
be some.
What?
There's going to be some
No.
some foolery.
I don't
where
like
they
it.
come
It
and
will
do
be
this.
something like
Have you
this.
still
There'll be
got
something-
jet lag?
It will be something like this.
Okay.
Robbie just likes flying. places, that's what it is.
Yeah, he loves damaging the planet.
I-
Chelsea's players each
Well, what
gave
did you do? Why did you go Hong Kong?
pre-season tour, mate. Pre-season
You know
tour.
they damaged the planet. Why did
I
you?
was
You should have went on a boat then, right?
working with the tourism
off his
board.
head.
Yeah.
Like them man coming
Should've
back
went
from
on a
New
boat.
York.
Why did you go Jamaica and then come back Singapore and then Hong Kong?
Oh.
Because I wanted to.
Your footprint. Okay, I'll
Do what I
to
want.
as well.
My footprint's big, yeah. I've got big foot. Size 11. You know what I mean?
Big footprint.
You know what I mean?
All right,
if,
anyway.
if you know, you practice what you preach. You're there talking about the climate and that, and then you're going to Hong Kong.
Watching the
Yeah,
training
but-
sessions from the swimming pool.
So
And you went to Amsterdam the other day. How did you get
It's not
there?
very proper Liverpool, is it?
Must watch
You
that
didn't go
carbon
to you didn't go
footprint.
to the Netherlands to play a game of football.
Why is this show
yeah, I did actually.
And he went to
ride a bike?
Dublin to go play golf. This
No,
guy
I
was
went
all
to
over
the
Did he ride a
shop.
bike?
I went to
Hey,
the
what's going on here?
Anyway, go with the super chat.
man.
Yeah,
He rode a
Sausage.
bike when he got to Amsterdam.
Did
Lot
actually.
of bikes there.
Chelsea players each gave around 500k from their bonuses to family of Diogo and Silva, 15.5 million in total. Is this news true? I initially, when I saw it this morning, questioned, is this legit? But it seems like it is legit.
Yeah.
So
I
big
mean,
up,
if it-
man, each and every time. You've
know who
gone
would
well
lie
up in
about that, so.
my estimations and your football club.
Thank you.
And big up for wearing red as well.
Well, you talk like it was Matisse giving the.
No, I know, but no, it's tough. I'll credit him
Yeah,
because he's a
it's-
rep
yeah,
of his
yeah,
club.
okay,
He's a
okay,
rep of
fair
Chelsea, isn't he? Big up, everyone. A question for Abby. Do you think Ramiro will be a good captain for Spurs? Also, Arsenal to beat United 2-0. Hold that. He didn't say hold that. I just added that in. Big up, Mark.
Do I think he will be? Yeah, I do. I've always said I want him to match the same level of performance and energy that he puts in for Argentina. Saw a good performance from him last night. So,
Scored.
Yeah.
Big him up. Robbie cares about more about Spurs doing bad than his own team winning a trophy.
Oh, where have I
Imagine
heard
being
that?
that delusional that Spurs played a good game. They look better, says
I care.
Augie So Clean.
But you do care.
John,
I care more about Spurs.
this is
So I
mad.
go
I
to
think
watch
you
every
do.
Arsenal game
I-
home in a
I
way.
think you do, though.
Yeah, it makes sense, mate. All right,
I think
next
you
one.
do.
Next one.
It's okay,
AGT,
Stephen.
why did you let that PSG fan kiss you like you were his gal during yesterday's watch along? Says John.
Let's do kissing.
Not on the lips.
I did.
Just
No, it's
out of
I was feeling
excitement.
so happy. Like it could have been you, it could have been anyone. I would.
It's a French thing, isn't it?
It's a French thing.
French thing. Continental thing, isn't it? Both sides as well, it was.
Did you do both sides?
He did. Well, I wasn't. The
We call it la bise, la bise.
Kissy.
He was
See?
lipsing
And
me
he's
up.
chatting about me and my ears
He was
getting
lipsing
pulled.
you up.
Man chatting about my ears getting pulled and he's kissing up, man. You know what I mean?
Relax. No,
You
you
just
just
said it,
happy
not
in
me.
the moment.
Yeah.
You might kiss someone if you win a trophy. You never know.
You just said it.
So I know
Nothing
it's
wrong
been a
with
while.
that. And there's
Nothing
nothing
wrong
wrong
with
if
it.
he wants to kiss up. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
He kissed me
Yeah, there's
on
nothing
the
wrong with
cheeks. Yeah.
But why you?
Because he was happy that he won. Oh, relax. When is the Guard of Honour starting? Says Nikhil. Big up.
You're winning.
The only London team to beat PSG says, my name says it all.
Okay.
So he must support Chelsea. Abby, I've got a friend who supports Spurs to fill up my bottle at work today. He came back and I thanked him for doing the bottle job, says Mark.
Goodness me.
Boring.
Okay. St. Blanco, Arsenal fans think Gyökeres is going to hit the ground running in the context of goals, but will he hit the ground courtesy of my guy, Matthijs de Ligt? Is de Ligt just going to go, bush, hold that one? Yeah?
Hopefully
Little
they
Bane.
order that to him and stop him from doing anything.
Yep.
And he can be on lockdown and 001 will start.
This is a good chat. This is very good super chat, right? The African sci-fi scholar reminds us that remember a few months ago when that Shameful Expressions posted a video of him marching with the PSG fans
Yes.
outside the Emirates?
Oh, yeah.
Poetic karma at its best.
Absolute
Yep.
disgrace.
It all comes back
it's
around,
come
man.
Back,
It all comes back
post
around.
Yesterday's come back at you fast, brother. You got hit by a bus yesterday, man. You know what I mean? As I said, I'm like, Abby, you're cool, man. But you
Thanks.
see him. You see him.
He needed to get it. Trust me.
Ole, ole, ole.
Luis Enrique was sitting down most of the game like he knew about Spurs being Spursy and they would bottle it. Big up the panel. Hashtag London is blue. Abby, you're an intellectual woman. Why do you support Spurs?
You just can't really help where you're born.
Also, I went to school with her. Intellectual.
Wow. You just saw me. You just saw my revision folder, did you not?
Yeah. No, that was big up.
Thank you.
Big up. Doing
Thank you,
Pilates
thank you,
and that.
thank you.
We love to see it. But maths and science, not so
Yeah,
good.
no. Well, this is all science.
And
which
me
is
as
why
well,
I'm
to be honest.
struggling. Yeah.
Tottenham winning Europa League was a glitch in the system. PSG troubleshooted them back to default settings. In other words, back to Spurs being Spursy. Come on, you Gunners, says the Irian Gunner. Last one, and then we'll get into the predictions. Oh my God, it's Tom Levin says, if I was Robbie, I wouldn't talk down the Europa League. We all saw him crying in Baku.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, you were crying, were you not?
Damn, I wish we was doing content back then.
same.
Oh, magic.
Boy,
Could you imagine that final?
4-1 lick.
And you already had Champions League. You just
Boy,
did it for no
just
reason.
for no reason. Giroud, former player on the head top. Ugh.
Can you imagine if we would have had
Crazy
that,
stuff,
the Champions
man.
League final as well,
Former player in goal. Ugh.
with us in Liverpool?
Yeah.
That would have been.
What a time that would have
exceptional.
been.
That cooking would have been complimentary.
It would have been up there, right? Just before we
You
get
probably
into...
weren't even supporting Chelsea at that time. That's what I'm saying.
I wonder what I'm doing.
That's what I'm saying about them fans.
Such a
here,
cheap
man.
joke to
He
make,
that,
isn't it?
lately
He's
joke
acting
about
like
fans.
that was after so much success.
Yeah,
It don't even
Yves
make any
Bissouma-
sense what you're
Yeah,
saying.
he was still successful.
I thought I was successful
Yves
before that.
Bissouma over there,
When
you
was
know what I
that?
mean? Always late.
2019, that was.
Yeah, he just started.
2019.
Yeah, just started.
Wasn't even that long ago.
Nah, 6
No,
years.
it's-
Just before we get into previewing all of the Premier League games for you guys this season, it's the very first show that we're doing this for, and it's great to be back, isn't it? A quick reminder, right, that Fuad, Maiwa, and Culture Cams, the FCM podcast, is back this Sunday. Tune in from 7 p.m.
Champions again, ole ole.
Yo, Big Foo, what you saying?
Mayowa.
Champions League, you're a champion now, yeah?
Hey, listen, I've waited 17 years for one of these babies. I'm gonna milk it for every second. Have you spoken to Coach Cams yet?
He ain't picking up my calls.
Let me give him a bell. I know he's still sore about that Europa League loss.
Alright, cool. No worries, bro. Let me know.
Bathe with you. I'm gonna eat with you. I'm gonna sleep with you.
You are culture cams. You are powerful. You are.
Hello.
Coach Cams, how's your summer been, brother?
My summer's been brilliant. What do you want?
Listen, man, summer's over. Rest time is over. We got business to attend to, brother. FCM. Maze is headed down there now. I'm on my way there now.
I'm gonna be there. Let's go. Season 3, we're back.
This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live.
Yeah, looking good, that FCM. Looking forward to catching that Sunday.
Fuad's still alive.
Fuad is still standing. Just
on the inhaler.
He was on the inhaler last night.
I saw his one. He said his most important 5 minutes of his life was when it went 2-1, right? And so I was wondering if he's dead now.
Bro, the amount of phone calls he was getting, it was peak.
Fuad,
turn my phone.
Are you all right, man? Let me know, man. Fuad, give us a call.
Well, you see him at 7 o'clock.
Maybe it's just an FC podcast.
Right, let's go to let's go and preview these games. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Could Mark Gahey and Eze be involved in the game, subject to injuries and obviously if they stay? Levi Colwill has torn his ACL and Chalobah came off in the friendly. So will we see the likes of Hato in this one for the first game of the season?
No, I don't think so. I think he's obviously fresh to the Premier League, fresh to the league. They'll probably bed him in at left back behind Cucurella. So that might be a few game weeks in. I'd say, obviously, Chalobah, yeah, touch and go, waiting for the press conference. If it's not him, Josh Achampong's been very good, and he's been with the manager for a lot longer now. He was there last year with him, got some games. And I think he's incredibly talented, so I'd actually trust him to go in there. Yes, it's going to be a difficult one because Mateta's up there. You got to respect him. He's a proper Premier League forward, but that's the level that you're trying to play at. You're trying to play for Chelsea, so you've got to be able to manage your situations if you're called upon. But I'm confident, man. I'm confident. The players look sharp. They look like they almost haven't had any rest or much rest since the Club World Cup final, so it's almost like a continuation of that. I don't know if that's a good thing when the latter part of the season comes, if there's burnout, but right now they look very, very sharp. Pressing from the front, interchanging, fluid. So it's not going to be easy. I'm not expecting it to be a walkover, but I'm definitely expecting a win.
Is there any chance that any of us go for Palace in our final one standing this week? No, just no chance.
I was gonna go.
Just no
I
chance.
still might.
You might
still
back
go
Chelsea still.
Yeah, that was my
As
first.
a late change.
That was my first settings, and then I was like, it's totally Spurs.
Okay. But can we get score predictions then, Matisse, starting with you?
I will go with a 3-1 win.
3-1 to Chelsea. Stu?
2-0 Palace.
2-0 Palace.
I will always back Palace.
No, there's no repercussions for your predictions, is there? You just say whatever you want.
So
You're not going to be on the Monday one. You just
bun them man for that Club World Cup. I never expected that.
Up the Palace.
Yes.
Glad all over. Nah, big them up. I will go. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Of course you are.
Big up Chelsea for what they did, but yeah, 1-1 draw.
I'm also going to draw 1-1. I think
Palace look good.
Everyone's
man.
just thinking Palace are going to get
look
blown
good.
away. They've been actually decent. Like you said, it depends if those guys. I do think even Gay and Eze, even with the links with moves away, I think they'll play, innit? So yeah, 1-1.
1-1.
Tough game.
I'm back in Chelsea for my
Chelsea.
for
Jeez.
the final one standing.
Chelsea.
Never
Yeah,
thought you'd
Chelsea.
say that. That's horrible. It doesn't sound right.
Jeez.
Well,
Doesn't
they're my
sound
team
right,
of the
that's
week, so I do think like we shouldn't probably write off Palace so easily, but going Chelsea, go 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1. Flex.
I'm gonna go. I like that 3-1 shout. I think Chelsea are going to be a big problem this year.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I actually do. I've been since. Like, remember when I said I used to cuss them all the time, and I just started learning a lot of things because I've watched them more closely to make sure they were still rubbish, and they're not. They're not rubbish anymore. They're very good, and I think they're going to be up there. I think you're going to challenge for the Premier League. I think you're going to be in that top 3. I really do, and I think it begins with like statement. From that, Chelsea 3-1.
You did only just scrape into it at the end.
I hope I'm wrong, but
Just I remember their last season. They started the season brilliantly.
yeah.
Chelsea
Second
and,
until mid-December.
And I said, but
Yeah.
I'm looking at Chelsea and they look really good. But I still think, man, the defense. That's the.
But I think by the time the window closes, they would have addressed that.
And they might lose Eze to Tottenham. The news is this morning that the
it'll be
formal
a big miss.
talks will start. Next up is Wolves versus Man City. Ait Nouri straight away returning back to the Molineux for his first game in City colours. I mean, Wolves will not have Cunha or Ait Nouri. City have obviously strengthened. But because it's the first day of the season, Will all of that just click in? I mean, Shirky's just been given the number 10 today as well.
Oh, is he?
Will all of that just click in for City, do you think? In this game where, let's be honest, a lot of people in the final one standing are backing City to win this game, including Laurie. I got his call yesterday and you as well. Score predictions for this one?
I fancy 1-1. What are you looking at me like that for?
You want me out of final one?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We'll try and think, because
wasn't expecting you to come to me first.
Okay. Well, it's going to be like this the whole season.
Oh, brilliant,
probably.
lovely. Yeah, I'll go over 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
Stu?
Or Man City 2-0.
I'll go 2-1 City. Slim win.
I'm going to go 3-1 City.
3-1.
3-1 City.
2-0 City.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, there is a small part of me that thinks, should I change my final one standing from Spurs to City? Manchester United versus Arsenal. Sesko versus Gyökeres. It's the derby, isn't it, of the new strikers on the town. Premier League debuts for Sesko, Gyökeres, Zubimendi. Arsenal, as we know, poor record at Old Trafford. However, Manchester United have not beaten Arsenal in the Premier League since 2022, which was at Old Trafford. This one kicks off at 4:30 on Sunday. We will have a watch along for this game on DR Sports as well. I mean, you guys are doing loads of preview stuff on, United View on AFTV, but just briefly, Robbie, in terms of this game as the first game of the season, you didn't want this as the first game of the season, did you?
No. Didn't want this as the first game away.
No matter how bad they are.
No, they were bad look how bad they were last year, and they should have won when we played them. I have to admit.
Yeah, but like you say, all that banter, because we're not good, it should be easy to play us then, shouldn't it?
No, but it's not. I'm
You're
just
rubbish,
saying.
and you're good.
I'm saying you were rubbish last year, and we still found it difficult. Every time we go to Old Trafford, I always remember that year we went there. We had loads of players missing. Now Rashford, remember, rose up and we lost. But I'm going to back us. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. I think it's going to be a really tough game. It's hard to predict these games because we don't know who's up to speed. But Gyökeres looked sharp last week. With the Gyökeres Sesko thing, Sesko's just come. Yeah, Gyökeres has just come, but at least he's had a few
He's
minutes.
played one game in under 23 to try and get him up to speed, and obviously the whole week's training. So I'm praying they just start him.
So
we have to.
And then I think United have got a couple of injuries as well.
Not to anyone that we.
Mazarawi,
he's been injured the whole preseason,
right?
And Xerxes injured the whole preseason. We expect them to be.
Yeah, I think Xerxes did well against us last year as well.
He did very well.
Yeah, I'll go 2-1.
Hate to be boring, but 2-1's been my prediction as well, because I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet against them. And if we are going to beat them, it's going to be by a goal. Don't think it'll be high scoring. I have to start at Sesko. We have to start him. He's had a couple of games for Leipzig and then missed the last one, I think, because of the move and that. But, you look at his injury record, he hasn't missed a game in 3 years. Ruben Amorim was actually with Benjamin, one thing we have to ask him to do less. He's on it. So I don't think he's so unfit that you can't just throw him in and say, brother, just do what you can do. Because actually just the lift that it will have, Old Trafford, first game of the season, Arsenal are there, the lift it will give to say, just start Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko. Yeah, they got to work it out. They're going to, and then we can say as fans, we expect them to not be on the same wavelength.
Just boost them up.
Just get fans. We have to play this off adrenaline and obviously quality. We spent money, but just start. We got a whole week's rest. There ain't no game on Wednesday or Tuesday. You got to manage it. No, just throw him in there. If you play 65 minutes, that's the following week. You know what I mean? We start our Carabao Cup quest.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? Grimsby away. I'm gonna try and get an away ticket for that. That'd be good. But we have to just be on it, man. Use the crowd, use the energy, but I'm worried. Arsenal midfield. I don't know if we can see them. Well, on paper we can't see them there. We have to find a way to negate that.
Zubimendi does remind me a bit of a Vitinha, very similar in his playing style.
Keeps the ball so well.
Yeah. When it comes to Gyökeres and Sesko, I mean, you might as well have player cams on both of them for this game, because these are the two names that you were linked with and you were linked with. This is a real head-to-head between these two strikers. Who does better, right? And for Abby, myself, Stu and Matisse, let's pick a striker that we would have or we would prefer. So who does better, not only in this game but throughout the season?
Well, I think Gyökeres will do better because he's in the polished team. He's going to get a lorry load of chances, and just by default, I think he gets 20. He's an absolute bags man. He's ahead of Šeško in his development as a player. Gyökeres is in his prime. He's been there and done it in terms of knowing where the back of the net is. Of course, both got adjusted to the Premier League, but just being in that Arsenal team, I think all roads would lead to Gyökeres scoring more goals this season.
Yeah.
But in terms of the impact that Šeško can have for us, I think it will be big, and I think it will be what we need for where we're at. So I'm not even that tribal to be like, see my guy now, you didn't even want him, and you know what I mean. If it starts turning out like that, you'll see a different me. But don't worry about that. But for 55 million as well to get Gyökeres, I've said that I think he could actually be the signing of the summer for value versus, for how good he is, and they managed to get him for 55 million. When you look at Ekitike, you look at Šeško, you look at Mbeumo, you look at João Pedro. He's a proven goal scorer. Well. So I think Gyökeres will score more goals, but the impact that I need Šeško to have for my team, I think, will be there.
Abby?
Yeah, I can't.
If you had to pick one?
I feel like Flex kind of hit the nail on the head. You can't really... both needed a striker for different reasons, different ends of the table. No offense, but
it's true.
It's true. And I look at Arsenal, and is that going to be the final piece of your puzzle? I still think you have... I don't think necessarily that's going to be the difference of you winning the league or not, because I still think there's other pieces of the puzzle that needed to be filled in. But I think that it's so important from a United point of view to have that, that out-and-out target person that you can...
He's a game changer for you. No matter how he's leveled us up.
Especially with the other signings you made, is so important. But I think that you're right in the sense that Arsenal have just got a generally better team. But whether or not you can now start adapting to playing with the out-and-out striker, that's something I'm just watching as well, because we saw that with City for years and years, not having that out-and-out striker and the different formations, like how they struggled at first to adapt when Haaland came in. Is it going to be a similar situation with Arsenal? Don't know. Let's have a look and see. But I would probably say that Gyökeres is more likely to be more prolific this season.
If I had to pick one, they're both in that similar mould of like the bully boy striker. But I think just because of his experience and his age, I would go for Gyökeres over Šeško. You? You could do a striker as well.
Well, we were linked with Gyökeres as well. This is the type of number 9 that I particularly fancy. Kind of like Gonzalo Ramos, old-fashioned positioning as well. I heard that Gyökeres mainly scored against lower table teams, so I don't know.
Man United, they go 15th, so it should be easy.
We'll see, but I'm more leaning towards Gyökeres, 100%.
I don't know. I'll probably go, just to be different, I'll probably go Šeško, probably because I feel like Man United are going to maybe have less of the ball in their midfield. Maybe there's more counters in their game, in their team, and that will actually leave a lot of space in behind for him to run into, and that's actually probably more suited to what he came from last season in the Bundesliga, whereas Gyökeres, all that space he had in the Portuguese league, he's not getting that here, and he's definitely not getting that at Arsenal, with the way that everybody knows their title challenges, everybody knows that you got to park it, and they don't really like when you park it, and they still got to adapt to the style. I think it's actually probably quicker for Man United to adapt to Šeško's style because of where they are than it is for Arsenal to adapt to Gyökeres' style. So I'll probably just go Šeško. He's younger, he's got probably a higher ceiling because it's just data. Let's see how that goes, but yeah.
I just think because Arsenal are so good already, I think they work out how to play with Gyökeres faster than we do with Šeško, because we've still got so many other problems in the team. 11, so you see, so if you've got Saka doing what he does with Odegaard linking up, and then Declan Rice arriving late and that, and Martinelli's going down that side, or Madueke, whoever it is, those balls into the box or that commotion happening in the box will just continue to happen, and then he just needs to fine tune where, the goal he scored. Actually, then he hit the post straight up. Already, I'm he looks already. He's nearly there already, and that's in 3 games. So
and that's Amarin's former ex-striker,
do you know what? He should have a little plan there to say, listen, I know he doesn't like X or Y. Yeah.
Just quickly, who's under more pressure this season, Arteta or Amarin?
We spoke about this.
Yeah,
we did a video on United View.
Yeah, you have to go to United View to find out.
Okay, we'll go to there and find out. Score prediction, we'll go with the home team to start off.
2-1 Manchester United.
Oh, I'd love that.
Abby?
Um,
Come on, please, man. There'll be a meltdown. They will be so. Oh
There
my
would be an instant
days!
meltdown.
And then I can just what? Then I can just walk over to there and just observe all the fan cams. And
It's got a draw written all over.
Oh,
it has got
even
got
a draw, they'll be vexed with that though, and I'll be
all
happy.
over it. I'm gonna
Actually,
go
probably vexed with a
2-2.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Robbie?
2-1.
2-1. I'll go 2-2 as well.
I'm going 0-0.
0-0.
It's going to be
0-0.
You can
Nil.
see that though on the first game of the season.
No goals?
Edging each
No
other
goals.
out. Not really.
Goalless.
One thing I do need
Goalless.
is goals. Brother, last season was disgusting
Goalless.
for these type of 0-0s, like bad big games.
It's not normally a 0-0.
Nah, it's not normally.
I'll go. It does feel like a 1-1, but I'm hoping for more goals than that. Yeah, I'll go 2-2 as well.
Are we keeping? Are we gonna keep a score of our predictions?
Nah, we're
this
not.
year?
We're just gonna free run it.
Just
free
free
run
run.
Let everyone just yap.
It's better that way.
And there's 12,000 people out there on the final one standing so far that think Arsenal win this one, right? And they've chosen
Well,
Arsenal.
they're all deluded.
I mean, there is still time to change. It's 12:29 is the deadline.
Risky.
It is risky.
Because that could easily
Anything
go
could
either way or a draw.
Yeah, and then you're out.
That's how it is.
Let's rattle through the other fixtures. Not in the final one standing this week is Liverpool Bournemouth at Anfield tomorrow night. The whole world's watching this one. Me and Doyle did a preview yesterday. Well, no, it is because it's Friday night. Every single person.
Yeah, Friday night, so people
People be out
Friday night, mate. Go clubbing, they go out, they go for dinner,
Go to the
they
bar,
go on
especially-
dates.
especially
It's
End
all
of the
about
working
Liverpool.
It's really hot.
It's literally the least amount of time where people will be
The
in.
whole world's watching.
But because
The
Liverpool,
whole
the
world.
way Liverpool are
Stay
playing.
So are you
know
going to
what I
watch it?
No, I'll be out.
Where?
I'll watch the highlights.
Where?
Haven't
Where will
decided
you be
yet.
out?
Anywhere but watching that.
I'll be watching.
Actually,
So not
might
for
do
the
a hate
football
along.
flex.
Might do a hate
You're not
along.
gonna. Oh, so you will be watching.
Owen will do that. And I'll do the highlights and then do a reaction after.
Right. Okay. Fantastic.
So I won't be sitting there watching.
What
it.
I meant by that is it's the first Premier League game of the season, right?
Yeah.
I'll be
people
there.
don't
I'll
care.
be standing in the Kop. There will be obviously an emotional tribute to Diogo. It's the first competitive game Liverpool have had at Anfield since his passing. But Bournemouth are coming with a plan. They're coming to nullify Liverpool. Yes, their whole defensive lineup has basically been stripped away from them. So I do think that alone is enough ammo for Liverpool to go, look, these guys haven't really worked together. Hoyson and Zabani were so good. Kirkes was so good last year.
Who've they even
Kepa.
got straight away to replace them? Have they got just people that were there before?
Yeah,
they bought
they
two
have.
already. I don't even know.
So listen, I'm looking at this one to win, obviously, because you go to Newcastle next Monday and then it's Arsenal, so you have to win this game. So I will go with, obviously, Ekitike, Wirtz are all playing. Kirkes, Frimpong should make their Premier League debuts. So I'll go with a Liverpool 3-1 win on this one. Who wants to join me?
Yeah, you're winning. If this was available for final one standard, we'd all be through to
Yeah,
next
I
round.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's just be lock off.
I'll
would
join
be
you on
lock
that.
up.
Yeah.
I'll say like
3-1.
2-0 Liverpool. That
2-0.
defense is getting tested.
Who's scoring for Liverpool? Because if Mo Salah scores, it's 10 goals.
Ekitike
on
home
those.
debut.
Yeah.
Why you guys are so hyped about Ekitike? He's rubbish. He's really
Oh yeah, he's at PSG
Oh,
before,
of
isn't it?
course, because he was at PSG, didn't work
no,
out.
Well,
no,
'cause
no,
Messi
listen,
had the-
listen,
Messi-
listen.
No, but has he not grown?
Listen,
Well,
listen, what was he?
He had
listen,
a lot of
Rubbish.
No, he was rubbish. He had a lot of competition,
For you, he
obviously,
was.
when
Messi
he was
was in front
when he
of him,
was at
mate.
the club. Yes,
Yeah.
of course. But he also had many occasions to prove himself, and he had significant time to play and prove himself. And every time he was playing, he's been very clumsy. Positioning was not good. He tried
gone in.
weird skills, and he's not really skillful. I don't know why he tried this. He's got so long legs, like we don't know why we thought he would be good on set pieces
He's not having it.
for the headers and stuff, and he
26
was nowhere
games
to
he
be
played.
seen.
He's got better since
this
then,
is
though.
blasphemy.
No,
This is
Come on,
blasphemy.
man.
Are you
That
just
is
saying
not-
you just
it's
hurt?
not.
Can I just say
You
The
just
that?
hype
hurt a
around
bit.
Ekitike is
No.
mad. No disrespect
right
to
now.
him.
he's right now.
That is
it was a wrong
disrespect.
signing.
Stu, that
What do you mean,
PSG,
no disrespect? That
that
is a big
PSG
disrespect.
environment that you
Called him
created,
rubbish.
that PSG environment that you
No.
created with those Galacticos,
Toxic.
you cannot expect him to go in there. And
You could do it
even
with him now.
politically, he didn't have a chance. You
You
were
could
never
do it
going to
with him
play him
now.
consistently. He needs rhythm.
agreed.
He needs
Politically,
time.
yes,
You
but
can't
when he
just
had
throw a
time-
kid
That's
in
not
there
true.
and expect him to be consistent.
There's no way he's 6'3".
He is,
I've stood.
he is.
He's not, bro.
He is
I've
super
stood
tall.
next to him, and I'm
just
telling
got
you,
long
he's
limbs.
6'5".
You're tall as well. He
He
is
is
very
He's
tall.
at least 6'5".
No,
No,
he's
no.
very tall, man.
Bro,
He's
I
very,
thought he
very
was
There's
tall.
no way he's 6'3".
And that's why he's
Man,
slow
little
as
man.
well. He's very slow.
What?
Not taller than Sesko.
He's
man,
definitely
little
6'4".
But the
5,
Hugo
100%,
Ekitike from
Sesko
Frankfurt
scored
and the Hugo Ekitike from
Huh?
man.
PSG
Sesko
were not the
scored
same
more than
players.
Ekitike.
Good luck to him. I mean, but it's good luck to you.
Well,
as well.
just
So you don't think he'll bang?
bit of a backhanded compliment. That
I
good
don't
luck to
think
him after
so.
you just said he's rubbish.
Well, you paid a lot of money for him as well.
Right,
to be
well,
fair.
how about this?
Because
We'll
you
make it
think
work.
you're still watching.
can't make
You're
it
still
work.
watching. No, listen. You're still watching the highlights and the
He's
videos on
defending this
YouTube
guy,
of
though.
Hugo Ekitike in Frankfurt,
Getting a bit round,
and we
isn't
did the same. And we thought, wow, look at the best of Ekitike at Frankfurt. It was banging goals and goes and goes and goes. And in reality, it's not. It's not
Do
the
you
same.
not think he would suit your team now?
Did you not see him last week?
Yeah, I did. With you,
Right.
yeah.
So, and you need a striker at the minute, don't you?
No,
So if you had a bit
I'm
of
fine with
patience,
Gonzalo Ramos,
right,
to be fair.
and you bled him in properly,
That
you
could
could be
either
your
be.
striker
You
right
will
now.
Very
That could either be like
frustrated.
one of the clips of this season.
Yeah, so you're predicting
What?
he's going
Or
to be
not, yeah.
frustrated with him.
How many
You
goals
will.
will he get
For Ekitike,
this season for Liverpool?
8, 9.
8 or 9.
If
And so
he's
for 8
right
or
on
9
this,
goals, rubbish.
this is going to be an
worse.
all-timer.
No, it was rubbish
Absolutely.
at PSG.
But you're
I
saying
don't
he's
think
rubbish
Frank-
now.
At Frankfurt, he was very good, but we've been very disappointed.
How
by
many?
him.
How many did you get at Frankfurt? I forgot.
Well, I don't know,
19
but
in
I
all
don't
in the
know.
league, but
He didn't do
19 leagues.
No,
He
in
didn't
two,
do
in
19.
2 seasons he done that.
in across 2 seasons.
Why didn't you say
Across
that?
2 seasons, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's already.
Man just said 19 in
I
the
wish him
league.
the best.
Make it sound like he's a 20-goal man.
Like, no, he
No,
didn't.
Brian and Brumo scored 20 last season.
Yeah.
How many did your guy get last season?
Anyway,
Not-
so
not-
why are we
not
hearing
do you
across
think
two
he's
seasons?
going to get 8 goals?
When I ask for a stat, when do I ever
already
ask
scored
for it?
one.
2 seasons. Oh yeah, over the 2
He
seasons.
said,
Man, try and
how
boost
many
it up,
goals
make it
for
sound wicked.
Frankfurt? So I added them all up.
Man saying over 2
Oh,
seasons. What
Sesko
kind of
got
madness
29.
is
He got more than your guy in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah,
so Sesko is better than
Joker scored
Ekitike.
over
So you'll
100.
win the league, yeah?
this?
So
No.
Over 100 Joker scored.
Jeez, man. What
This
is this?
is-
Liverpool's a crazy
He
club,
said,
innit?
how many goals has he scored for Frankfurt? So I added both
No,
the
you
seasons.
said how many goals did he score? Like you just
Yeah, for
say-
Frankfurt.
This guy's
Now,
crazy.
come on, you say the season and what you got in it.
Okay.
What did you get last season?
15 league goals.
All right, that's what I wanted to know.
So he got 4 the year before.
Yes.
You're not prolific.
Anyway, 8 goals and he's rubbish according to this fella. So
No,
big
good
up
luck.
to you,
No,
man.
I'm being honest
No,
with
it's
you. Don't
backhanded.
get overhyped by Hugo Ekitike. It can
Backhanded.
be very frustrating.
Yeah, okay.
Just experience that with Darwin Nunes. Take the, just take.
No, we've
be
learned
open
that
to
lesson,
that.
brother.
Yeah.
We've
Be
learned
open
that
to that.
lesson.
That's
Have
what
we
I'm
have we all
saying.
done score predictions?
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah, 3 on
You
it.
got it? All right, I'm going 3-1 as
I
well.
said I don't know, I might revise that, man.
Because Ekitike's rubbish.
Two-
So
2-0.
just 2-0.
I don't know if he's rubbish.
he's
I've
not
not
rubbish.
seen enough of him.
He's not
He looked good in Frankfurt. It is a lot of money for a player that's not even an international.
Yeah, but France.
He is a lot of
But-
money.
Turkey wasn't an international, and then
And
he
he's
is.
the number
And
10.
Elise
No,
wasn't.
Turkey's
and then
played- he
is,
played-
like.
No,
They
they
will
bought
be. Yeah.
He's played Turkey's played a game, innit? don't he?
No, but he wasn't an
One
international
game.
before, and
Literally
neither is
one
Elise
game.
before
Before they bought
Bayern.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, same with Bayern. With Elise, so.
Next up, Aston Villa, Newcastle. Let's
Nah,
get through
Elise,
these.
He wasn't international before they bought
Elise
him.
Let's get
he
through
didn't
these because
Not
everyone's
Elise.
got places to be after. and
Elise
I'm
is
trying
wicked.
to- It's just
Yeah, but we saw
waffling.
Elise in the Premier League.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Newcastle, score flex. I can't call this one.
Very tight. But traditionally, Newcastle do awful.
At Villa
Against
Park.
At Villa Park.
Yeah.
Villa usually
Smoked them
mash
last
them up.
year, didn't they?
But I feel like Eddie Howe is gonna use his managerial skills and get in his bag with all the turmoil there's been. Everyone kind of talking bad of them, all the setbacks and how frustrated it is, and no Isak and all this. I think he's just gonna get a wicked performance out of his team. I'm gonna go 2-2.
It's not that wicked.
Well, it
Us
is
against the
because
world
they should be
mentality.
getting. Yeah. I think he'll galvanise that. Yeah, and I don't think they'll lose. I think they get
I
a draw.
can see that. Villa are like pretty much similar to how they left off, right?
Yeah, apart from
Not-
Evan Gassan, there's the only person.
Yeah,
that's,
there's not much change there. I'm gonna go.
which is still a good team, obviously, as
I
default.
fancy like quite a good game for this. I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. Yeah, 2-1 Villa.
Yeah, I'm going for a Villa win 2-1. I think a lot of people are not really mentioning Villa at all. And I think they've still got a good side.
They do.
And
Might be
they've
selling
got,
Jacob Ramsey
you know,
to
Yeah,
Newcastle.
but that's the same with Newcastle. Even
Good
though we
manager.
laugh at Newcastle,
Yeah, it's
it's
still got a
just
good side.
Isak that's not there.
Yeah, good manager and Villa Park, not an easy place to go, man. I wouldn't
100%.
want to be going there first game in the season. So yeah, I'm going 2-1 Villa as well.
I'll go 3-2 Villa.
That was my
2-0 Villa.
I like a draw, 1-1.
I think that's definitely one to avoid in final
Yeah.
one standing. this
Absolutely.
year.
Don't pick it.
Brighton, Fulham, quickly. Let's get through these guys.
Brighton 2-1.
Abby?
1-1.
3-1 Brighton.
3-1 Brighton. I'll go 2-0 Brighton.
I'm going 2-1 Fulham just because I live in West London.
Fair enough.
Proper Chelsea.
Matthias?
I'll go 2-1 Brighton.
Again, probably another one to avoid on last final one standing. Sunderland, West Ham. Granit Xhaka, new captain of the Black Cats. Yeah, this one is going to be rocking.
Yeah,
and again, even though they've just come up, that's another place you do not want to visit on the first day of the season.
2-0 Sunderland out the gates.
That's
2-0 Sunderland.
Really?
Yeah. That
Nicky
place is going to
Hawkins
be rocking,
fuming on
man.
the fan cams.
I'm gonna go against it. Yeah, because I do see that theory, but for some reason I just feel like it's going the opposite way. I feel like they spent a lot of money and everyone thinks, yeah, this, that, and the other. Then like sometimes just the Premier League thing kicks in. Paquetá starts
West
doing
Ham's
bits.
not Premier
Bowen
League.
starts doing bits. Yeah, Falkirk did all right in
Pre-season.
pre-season. To be fair, I'm gonna say West Ham. Wan-Bissaka and that, he won't be phased by the noise of whoever their winger is. So he'll just take the ball off. Like sometimes order just gets restored. Your Souček and that. Ward-Prowse free kicks, putting it from a corner, just putting it on top of the keeper's head. Sunderland like, this is a different thing. Nah. Sometimes the hype dies down after the first 15 minutes and order is restored. I'm going to say West Ham.
Yeah, me too. I'm going West Ham. I was saying for the same reasons you're saying. Like everyone's hyping up all the new signings. New signings have to,
need a bit of time
blend in and stuff like. And they got loads of new signings, and they weren't one of the top Championship teams. I'm going, 2-1 to West Ham.
2-0 Sunderland.
2-0 Sunderland. I'll go 2-1 West Ham. I do think the hype might die down. Yourself?
3-0 Sunderland.
3-0?
Yeah.
All right. Matisse?
Yeah, I said 2-0 Sunderland.
2-0 Sunderland. Tottenham Burnley. Now, this is obviously a big one for final one standing. I've got till 12:29 on Saturday to change my mind, but I'll go Tottenham 2. I'll go 3-1 Tottenham in this one. A bit of a humbler for Burnley, to be honest. Long road ahead for them, by the way. What do you reckon?
Well, it's based on what I saw on Instagram last night from what all the players posted. They're obviously very upset by losing that yesterday, which I'm glad they're upset. It could be one of those things where they're like spurred on, pardon the pun, to go and really put in a good performance and just start the season well, which I think that obviously everyone wants. Thomas Frank's going to want that. I still wouldn't back them. I've said that all week when it comes to final one standing. Just don't know what version you're going to get. But I will back them to win. I'll go 3-1 Spurs.
3-1 Spurs.
Yeah.
Flex, Rob?
3-0 Spurs.
3-0?
Easy.
1-1. I don't. They Spurs should
what,
win.
Rule out of final one standing.
Spurs should win, but I just like, there's some factors that I'm not saying this even to be bad mind. I'm just looking at it and thinking, they had that as a hard. I know there's no extra time or nothing, but that takes a lot out of you. You've had to travel to there, all the preparation for it, and you lost that game. Burnley at home.
They won't even play that formation again.
Burnley last year in the Championship had a brilliant defence, man. That's what they built it on. They were very, very
Premier League.
Trafford's gone.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? Premier League.
No Trafford here now.
Scott Park. Nah,
it's just whether or not you're
Nah.
gonna be facing a low block, and Thomas Frank should be very good at knowing how to break down a low
They're
block.
gonna
But
mash them
the
up.
one thing I would say is that Spurs do have a little bit of a lack of those type of players at the minute that can go and
That's why you're in for Eze.
exactly. And with the injuries,
I'm going 1-0 Burnley. I think it's going to be the surprise of the week.
So most people are
keep
out
me
of
while I'm
final
down,
one
why don't
standing
you?
then if Burnley win.
why don't you just take my soul as well while you're at it?
I do think Tottenham will win. If they got Eze done before then, and he just got registered quickly. But no, I'd say 2-0 Tottenham.
2-0 Tottenham. Let us know what you think at home. Forest v Brentford. A lot of people have Forest as their final one standing on this one as well. I mean, Brentford have been so written off already. If Forest are going to be bouncing first game back at home, I'll go 2-0 Forest.
I'll match you on that. 2-0 Forest.
Is it Forest?
I'm with that.
2-0?
I'm with that, yeah.
1-0.
1-0?
1-0 Brentford.
You're going for everything against
West London.
Every
Right.
West London club.
West London.
Matisse?
Yeah, I'll go 2-0 Forest.
And then Leeds Everton on Monday night. We'll obviously have a bit more of a preview for that on the show. We could actually just wait until then.
Yeah.
Wait until then. Super Chats still shows how absolutely poor United were that even Spurs bottle Gene couldn't get them to stage a comeback. Don't let you ever forget Fleck. Says London Nomad. Fellow Gooners, our football integrity has been tested. It's easy to banter Tottenham, but there is no value in bantering a fan base that is literally rooted for their team to lose a match, says Ed. back in the day. Remember that against Man City? Biggest hypocrite in media. Robbie said it's not real football. It's the same as Community Shield, and now it's a huge thing. Difference was a squad depth. Says El
It's a
Metador.
huge thing. When did I say it's a huge thing on the show? What I said is it's a version of, and I stick by it. It's a bigger version than the Community Shield. It's the same principle.
What's the bigger version?
Oh, Super Cup, because in this Community Shield you've got the FA Cup
it's the winners of that versus
the league winners, and in that you've got the Europa League versus the Champions League.
Yeah,
so it's the same principle. That's all I
Only
said.
London team to beat PSG, says Robbie. Downplaying the Europa League is like someone criticising the drinking choices whilst dying of thirst.
Relax yourself, because I said we beat PSG as well. They were trying to lay the facts yesterday, and that was
beat
facts.
him when it mattered.
Trust me.
No, he didn't.
Robbie, are we getting Eze? Arsenal are doing that PR thing that they do when they are done spending. Even saw some Jesus pics in boots, as this guy will be kicking ball soon. Not looking good, bruv, says Red Square.
I think if we don't get Eze, Arsenal will get a left winger, especially if Trossard leaves. They have to.
Absolutely.
And it's looking still like Trossard will leave, because he's only got a year left and he hasn't signed a new deal.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll leave themselves short in that area.
Thomas the Frank engine rolling along, says Gino. Moose says Salah goes to every final. How can someone like that win a Ballon d'Or? It's about impact. Manchester United fan here, bro. I love Robbie a lot.
Even after Sunday?
Even after Sunday. Says Michael. Remember when Arteta claimed in the post-match press of the PSG bench, told him that Arsenal were the better team? Enrique at least gave Spurs their flowers for a top performance last night, says PMP. That was a bit of a lie, wasn't it?
My name's not Arteta, you know what I mean? So he might have been lying, I don't know. I wasn't there, was you there?
For years he said he doesn't want to be a bridesmaid, and once the team is ready, he'll want to win the title. Now they are ready, and he's predicted them to finish second. Forever the politician, Matisse.
Wait, sorry?
Oh, you should have been listening. I'm not reading it again.
I'm a politician. I said we're going to win trophies.
Robbie acting like this because of the repeated trauma Arteta has caused them Arsenal fans, says Face Off.
Which one?
I said champs.
Champions League?
Yeah, I want champs.
Yeah.
No, not what you want.
Yeah, we're going to win.
No, he said he's
definitely win the Champions League.
No matter what you say, Robbie, you'll get...
Let him say it properly, like how you want to say. So
I said this on the prediction show.
Huh?
We're going to win the Champions League 3 stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Continue.
TJ says, no matter what you say, Rob, you will get clipped regardless. As an Arsenal fan, back your team with chest. I believe Arsenal will win 2 trophies.
Which ones?
Back your team with chest? No, you don't want it. It's fine. Greg says, will there be a world where Robin admits that Arsenal are not a big club? To be a big club, you need to win big trophies. Am I wrong? How many fans don't make you a big club?
Premier League makes you a big club.
Yeah. Flex, how do you feel about Man U ditching the Donnarumma plan, says M?
Yeah. I need a goalkeeper, but we need to try and get this number 6, so can't get everything. Got to be realistic.
Yep. Juno says, Matisse, any advice to Flex about dealing with Brighton? Belabour more than 100 mil. How does United have that kind of money? Hashtag no to Garnacho. Vinny says,
hashtag personal terms agreed. Hashtag Matisse
but
follows him.
These days.
No, hashtag he will be their player. 1000%.
Who?
Garnacho. He knows this.
Yeah,
we all know
Belabour,
this.
Is he 100% to?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Definitely not.
No.
Thomas the Frank engine, Thomas the Tank engine, more like Thomas the Skank
Garnacho.
engine. I want to see expressions crying tomorrow on Best of Enemies. YG says, regardless the very Spursy result, I do suspect Abbey will now trade in running up the M1 to running up the HS2 for Thomas the Frank engine. Am I right? Says YG.
Running up the HS2.
Yeah, it's not even finished yet.
I'm not getting back on
Brandon
the
B.
M1 for
Talking
anyone.
says 3-1 Arsenal. Havertz will start. Game will be done by the 70th minute. Gyökeres will ice it to make it 3-1. Yannick Legend says...
That's interesting if Gyökeres or Havertz starts. That is interesting.
Yeah. Yannick says...
not foregone.
Is it not?
Foregone.
It's not a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gyökeres will start, but I wouldn't say it's foregone conclusion that he start.
I want to see Havertz.
Because he's not had the... He's not... You know,
Havertz has even been there in pre-season. Wasn't he injured?
He scored a wicked goal in
off the
last
bench
week.
after Gyökeres already
No,
scored.
he's been Havertz has been playing all pre-season.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. He did get injured in one game, but he's been playing.
Wait, so it might after all of this, it could actually just be Havertz up front.
I think it'll be Gyökeres. I think it'll be Gyökeres, but it wouldn't be because he has played all pre-season. So and he has looked pretty sharp and pretty fit. So
All right. Yannick says, can someone please
Never know.
remind Stu why Dembele is even at PSG in the first place? Because he was rubbish at Barca.
Most of the PSG fans were not really happy about this Dembele signing. He was rubbish at Barca. He was not really good at Barca. That's just the fact. He's having the season of his life. No one expected Dembele to have that kind of season. So,
all right. HT says Timo Werner scored 34 goals and 12 assists, and Kai 18 goals and 9 assists when Chelsea bought them. Got to be careful with the German league players. Clara Bitsy, Robbie, why was Tide the label deluded when he said Arsenal can win a quadruple, whilst you're predicting a treble for Arsenal is rational? It's a very good point.
I didn't predict a treble for Arsenal.
You're such a cop-out, man. You've got no chest. Deflation settings, man.
Listen to this guy.
No,
You don't actually
have any chest. I come with chest, though.
You don't
You
have
asked
chest.
for it. I give you it.
Well done
But
to
when
you.
it's your time,
Me,
put
I
your
do.
chest out. You don't want to do it. Go hiding.
Me, I do it sensible. I said we can win those. I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to
But
win
you're
a
so
Carabao Cup.
safe. Put it
When
out
having
there, man.
But then if we say
I roll-
that, you said to me, what are you going to win? And I said, we could win an FA Cup. And you go, no, say you're going to win it with chess. So I said, okay, we're going to win the FA Cup.
Yeah, but you don't mean it though, do you?
Well, you clearly don't mean it when you said the
So
other day
that
you're
me,
going to win
like
the
to
Premier
say-
League
I
or the
like to say
Champions
things
League.
I mean.
So
Right,
what-
for
so-
sure.
What was the,
I like
what was
I
the
like
point
to-
of our
I like
prediction
to
video
be-
then?
I like to be. Listen, we're giving our predictions, but I said we can. I like to. If you ask me definite, how can I say that? I'm not a player.
Well, no one can say anything for
Right.
definite. We could walk out of here and we don't know what tomorrow
No,
can
he
bring.
said it, he's saying with chess, he's definitely going to win the league.
Yeah, because he backs his team. So
Well
we're saying
done.
when you
Good
sat
luck.
there,
So you don't back-
believe.
what it is
You don't.
Of course,
back them enough.
of course
I get
I'm
it.
backing my team, but
No,
I
but
can't
not enough.
definitely
Not
say they're
enough.
going to
Do
win.
you know why you
No,
can't
I'm
say it
saying
definitely?
definite
Because you
anything.
don't believe your team's good
You
enough.
don't mean
No.
it when you sit there and you say you're definitely going to win the Champions League. You don't mean it.
Yeah, but you don't.
No,
back
do
to
you-
you,
do
back
you-
to you because you're
do you-
deflecting now.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, back
but,
to you.
but-
No, I'm just being
but
reality.
You don't. If Arsenal, basically,
It's
right?
reality.
This is what it is.
I
If
hear it,
Arsenal's
though.
recruitment
I hear it.
was out of this world
not
and it was
what's true.
proper top
Then
notch,
you would back them.
and
I would
maybe-
still
and
not-
You weren't scared of Liverpool and their recruitment.
Which
You would
is-
say that you wouldn't. You're trying to do this diplomatic thing. You would be. We're gonna win the league. Let's do this. Believe. You'd be saying it.
And we've
No.
seen you do that.
Categorically, you
We
might
have
say
seen
that.
you do
We've
that.
seen you do it for less.
Yeah,
Listen.
far less.
Have we seen it?
We've seen
When
you
you
do
had
that.
no right to say it. You didn't say it.
I was asked for my prediction. Do you think Arsenal can win the league this year? Who's going to win the league? I said I'm backing my team to win the league.
Yeah.
Right. But if you say to me, "Are you definitely going to win the league?" Of course, I'm not saying that.
You just said-
And any of you say that here, you don't mean it. Probably the only person who could say that here would be Stu for his league. You saying that you're definitely going to win the league when
Well, I
you
get
see
it,
what
'cause
City
you
are
don't
doing,
back your team
you see
enough.
what
I
Arsenal are doing. You
understand
see, how can you say that?
No, but they're saying it as they know that what they're
just
saying
seen my
is
team.
But I
they know
said-
you. They know
I
you can be
predicted Arsenal
wrong
to win the league.
But they're saying why don't you have more vim?
Yeah.
No, I predicted
Because you can be
Arsenal-
wrong. Because you can be wrong.
I predicted Arsenal to win the league, but you lot keep saying to me definitely. I can't say that. How can
So
I
you
say?
don't back them
How
enough?
can
No,
I
I hear
definitely say we're going to
He
win the
doesn't back them
Carabao
enough.
Cup? I've not even seen the draw yet.
I know.
Or the FA Cup. Come on, be sensible now.
It feels second. It feels.
And so that's what I'm saying. So
That's how it feels
So I'm
to
saying
me.
when you sit
What it
there and
feels like
when you
to
sit
me.
there and say you definitely gonna win the Champions League, you're saying it
I'm
with
not scared of
laughter.
nobody
You're
in
saying it
Europe.
with laughter in
I'm
your
not
face.
scared of nobody in Europe. It would
No,
be
I hear it.
funny
I
if
hear
we
it.
did.
I hear
Oh,
it.
trust me.
You know,
Clara Bitsy then says, sorry, a bit late to the show, but what is it about the North London clubs and bottling jeans? Also, big up to my classy club for donating a portion of the Club World Cup bonuses to Jota and his family. Big up, Clara. Alejandro says, AGT, how can you call out Abby for our maths and sciences? Meanwhile, you don't know the difference between 19 goals in one season versus 19 in 2 seasons. Very
Hold
true.
that. I had to hold that, remember, because you like to add the
Hold that, AGT sausage, yeah?
forgot the way
Adam
you
says,
manipulate stats.
AGT,
Yeah.
weren't you saying you win against Palace at Wembley is Anfield North, apparently? How did that go? It's actually Anfield South, mate.
Anfield South, oh, yeah.
Sausage. So
Yes, I
if
did
you're
that.
going to
Anfield
insult
South.
me, get it right. No,
But
they
you said
deserve
Dave,
to win.
You said you definitely win that too.
Most people did.
Said
So
you
what,
definitely
you're gonna
beat
go around-
PSG as
He
well.
definitely didn't.
No, I
The
didn't.
Champions League. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
He said we'll be through to the next round because they got to come to Anfield. He gave
Oh,
you all
yeah,
that.
I did say that, actually.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
I still beat them though. Away. Beating PSG is not everybody's cup of tea. Then explain how Chelsea victimised them like Brock Lesnar did to John Cena in 2014 SummerSlam. If Robbie was a Game of Thrones character, he would hate Lannisters as they always pay their debts late, whilst he never does pay his debts.
Bit confusing it. I mean, come with who come with that joke?
Clara Bitsy.
No, come on, Clara, man.
She's better
You're
than that.
trying to get too creative.
Greg
man.
says, why was there no
You got
discussion
Too long.
about
You
Arsenal
got
being
to.
a big club? Arsenal haven't won a major trophy recently. Just
Doesn't look
having a
like.
lot of fans makes you a popular club, but not big. Trophies mean something, don't
Big,
they?
man. We're big.
All right. Just to let you guys know that we are in the last show before you can make your changes for your final one standing. There is £500,000 up for grabs if your team wins that you pick. They go through. If they draw or lose, you're going home. Like Isaac, yeah? Going home. Scan the QR code on the screen. Hit the link in the description below. You can enter the league by 12:29 on Sunday. This Saturday. On Saturday, August the 16th, for your chance to win. 500k waiting to be won. Guaranteed. Are you built to survive? Because a couple of these are not, unfortunately. 18 plus, UK and Ireland only. Gamble responsibly. Full T's and C's are in the link in the description below. Big up to Stu.
Thank you very much.
Winner. Multiple winner.
Big up, super champ, double champ. Matisse, good luck for the season, mate.
Thank you, brother.
Robbie, good luck for the season. I'll say it to everyone. Why not? Abby, good luck for the season this year. Flex, good luck for the season. See, that's
thank you.
Fair play.
Don't mean it, though, do you? It's like the thing you say we don't mean it. Yeah.
Anyone say it?
Just say what you mean, innit?
Say what I mean.
Good luck, AGT, for this season.
Run your season.
I'm actually going to
I'm not saying good luck to you. Yeah, I don't mean it.
Just wait
I'm
until
going to
the
actually
season.
look it up so I don't forget to do it.
Right, guys, it's
gonna
been
look
a
in my
laugh,
thing
hasn't
now.
it? Smash that like button on the way out because over 8,000 people watching and only 1,500 likes. What's
No
that about?
way.
You absolute disgraces and cheats. Anyway, we'll see you back here on Monday, FCM on Sunday. Best of Enemies tomorrow.
Best of Enemies tomorrow.
Can't wait for that one.
Oh, yeah. I'll be locked in.
Don't go anywhere, my friend.
I'm coming.
Right, I've been
I'm
AGT.
coming.
This has been DR Sports, and we'll all be back on Monday, where it all starts again. The banter, what you love to see. All right, so join us for that. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. All the best.
£500,000 is on the line in William Hill's final one standing. Football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game. Pick one Premier League team to win each week, survive the chaos, and be the final one standing to take the prize.
Who will survive the longest? Can you beat the panel in final one standing? Choose wisely.
Champions again. Champions again. Ole, ole.
Yo, big Foo, what are you saying?
Mewa.
Champions League, yeah, you're a champion now, yeah?
Hey, listen, I've waited 17 years for one of these babies. I'm gonna milk it for every second. Have you spoken to Coach Cams yet?
He ain't picking up my calls.
Let me give him a bell. I know he's still sore about that Europa League loss.
Alright, cool. No worries, bro. Let me know.
Bathe with you. I'm gonna eat with you. I'm gonna sleep with you.
You are culture cams. You are powerful. You are.
Hello.
Coach Cams, how's your summer been, brother?
My summer's been brilliant. What do you want?
Listen, man, summer's over. Rest time is over. We got business to attend to, brother. FCM. Maze is headed down there now. I'm on my way there now.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna be there.
Let's go.
Season 3, we're back.
This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live.
Champ.